Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. We have to talk about the big upcoming game, We have to talk about the big upcoming game. Seeing Jamaica Reggae Boyz U20 versus Costa Rica U20. We have to talk about the big game. Um, you know, on your way in, guys, gentle reminder to knock up the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Both free and easy ways to support the channel. And as always, thanks for being here. So this is, I did forget to put watch along in the title. Totally forgot to put watch along in the title. All right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Just looking at something here quickly. All right, so big upcoming match, ladies and gentlemen. Big upcoming match. Against a tricky little opponent. In Costa Rica. Game gets underway a little over half an hour from now. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the game leading up to it, and then we do the watch along. Let me just sort out some housekeeping matters first. Thanks for being here again, guys. Big up, Leighton. big up, Leighton. Big up. I think you forget the free and easy way to support the channel too, You're not talking about the free and easy ways to support the channel. I understand you. You left out one of the most important parts to the introduction. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about our squad. We're going to talk a little bit about the Costa Rica U20 team because I did watch them in the Concacaf tournament that would have taken place a couple of months ago, which was kind of like a warm-up tournament for the U20, for this particular tournament for them. So, so I did watch them in that as well. So I'm going to talk about them as well in terms of what I see of the Costa Rican U20 team, how they play and so forth and so forth. So by the way, any starting lineups out as yet? Hold on, let me just do this first and then look to see if any starting lineups is out. I was gonna do my starting lineup, but I think it might be a little bit too late for that, Think it might be a little bit too late for that. Hold on. One second, guys. 1 second. Just sorting out some housekeeping matters. All right, so Leighton said, give a youth a strength. Yeah, man. How you mean, man? Give the youths them a strength, man. Then I must wrong with that. All right, so I am looking to see if I'm looking to see if there's any starting lineups that have been out. Yo, me get notifications from my phone, this man. Cha. Hold on. Just looking to see if there's any starting lineups that have been out, so we can talk about them. Don't see any there, so we're going to another place. Game starting in a little over half an hour's time from now. A little over half an hour's time from now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, man. Starting 11 drop. Oh, yeah, all right. Make a look on it now. Make a look on it. Let us look at it. Let us look at this particular starting lineup. Let us look at this particular starting lineup. Yo, man, I like how the starting lineup we're looking at. Hold on. Because this is the first time I'm looking at it now, you know. It was posted about half an hour ago. There it is on your screen, guys. There it is on your screen. Kenya Boyz Clark, Romain Blake, Luke Budley, Lamont Rochester, Maliki Douglas, Tyreek Zimenez, Christopher Pearson, Duncan McKenzie, Tyler Roberts, Devontae Campbell, Zion Scarlett. Interesting. Anderson on the bench, Clark on the bench, Barkley on the bench, Watson on the bench, Thomas on the bench, Bicknell on the bench, James on the bench. Interesting stuff. What you guys think about this starting lineup? Interesting starting 11. Interesting starting 11. All right, so what this look like it a go be now? This look like it a go be a but this look like a 4-2-3-1. Hit me up in the comment section and tell me what this look like it a go be. Who would have play weird though? I mean, obviously Zion Scarlett through the middle. Devontae Campbell and Tyler Roberts on the flanks. I don't understand how Zion Scarlett is starting over Clark though. Clark Harris. Not Clark Harris. Jamari Clark rather. I don't understand how he's starting over Clark. I mean, I hear people say that this Zion Scarlett is a wonder kid, but my research into him suggests that he's benching in the MLS Next Pro. And Jamari Clark has gotten game time at a higher level. This one is kind of surprising to me. Devontae Campbell, many of you would know him from Mount Pleasant. Very good player, a wassy winger. Seen, very good player. Tyler Roberts, he plays his football at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, this is a player that is a very good player as well too, you know. Pace for burning a man. For those of you who don't know about Tyler Roberts, pace to burn. Pace to burn. Seen? Ridiculous. Very, very, very quick player. Lightning quick player. Right? Very good on the dribble as well. A goal scoring winger. So he is indeed a wing forward. So, you know, a very good addition to our youth ranks and our overall setup on a whole. And what I like about Tyler Roberts as well, you know, is a player that doesn't stop running, you know. This is a player that does not stop running at all. Just keeps on running, keeps on going, very direct. Seen? Very, very, very direct. Just takes the ball and runs at whoever is in front of him, basically. Seeing, so I'm happy to see him get the start, and I expected that. I expected that. Christopher Pearson, Maliki Douglas. Hold on, Christopher Pearson, Duncan McKenzie. Just trying to figure out how this would look. All right, so Duncan McKenzie would be the number 10. Guys, Maliki Douglas. What is Maliki Douglas exactly? Hit me up in the comment section and let me know. Because I'm not too versed on this particular player, you know. I'm not too versed on this particular player, to be honest with you. Hit me up in the comment section. What particular position does he play on the pitch? Leighton said, I would like to have seen a lineup with Clark and Zion, maybe a 3-5-2 to take advantage of our height versus the smaller Costa Ricans. You know, so the Costa Rican defender, them, the ones that I saw in the Concacaf tournament, they weren't small, you know. I mean, to be fair, they weren't as big as the likes of Clark or Zion, but they weren't small. Clark and Zion, that's not really the type of front partnership you would want, though, you know. It's not a typical, that wouldn't be a typical front two, you know. And you wouldn't want both our, you don't want both our centre forwards on the pitch at the same time. Would you want both our centre forwards on the pitch at the same time? And Leighton, because of those two centre forward alone we have in our squad, you know. Who don't want to put them? Well, me personally, none of me don't want to put them out on the pitch at the same time. Yeah, man. So, guy, we only, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am shocked that Scarlett is starting over Clark. All right. For me personally, I haven't watched a lot of Scarlett, but from what I have seen of him, he's not a player that I am all that excited about. The little that I've seen of him. And part of the reason why I've seen little of him is because he hasn't played that much in the MLS Next Pro, which is the Columbus Crew reserve team. The player, you know, the player who have him game is a Jamaican too, by the way. What do you name again? Jaja. I don't remember what you name, but he might tear up the net. He might tear up the net for the Columbus Crew reserve team. But that particular player is over the age. He's 19, but he never born 03, he born late 02. So he was not eligible to play this particular tournament. But I am really a stitch up the net at Columbus Crew. Scarlett not really get no game time at Columbus Crew. Yeah, it's very thin. It's very, very, very thin. I'm still a little bit baffled by how Zion Scarlett started over a player that has scored goals in the championship. Not saying that Scarlett isn't a good player, but it just kind of surprised me a little bit. That's all. Me still a try for guys. Guys, hit me up in the comment section, guys. Hit me up in the comment section. Seeing most of these players in the starting 11 I know, except for, by the way, Luke Badley. Luke Badley is from the Chelsea U18 player. A decent centre back, you know. A decent centre back. I've watched him I've watched some of his European youth league performances, like Zenit and Juventus, and I've seen him in the youth FA Cup. think I saw him one time against Blackpool, if memory serves me right, in the FA Youth Cup. Right, very good player. Very good player. So he would be the left centre back, and Romain Blake rather would be the right centre back. And it's no surprise that Boyz Clark is starting as well. That's no surprise. If we're being honest and truthful, that's really no surprise. I mean, he's not. Here's the thing with Boyz Clark. He's a decent keeper. He's a decent keeper. You think so IT push? You look alright. This is not what I envisioned at the start of the whole, you know, when the whole thing was being assembled. Oh, Pearson get captaincy. I don't know, boss. You'd have to ask the gaffer that question there. IT push. All right. I know most of the players in the squad. Most of the players in this squad I have seen play before on numerous occasions. But Maliki Douglas and Lamont Rochester, what positions do they play? Let me see if I can Google it. What position? Honestly, them two players there, I don't know much about, to be honest with you. Don't know much about Lamont Rochester. Don't know much about Lamont Rochester, to be honest with you. Wait. Lamont Rochester will play I think I know this player, you know. Hold on there. I think I know this player, you know. Sometimes the name them not sticking a made so wonderful, you know. I know this player, you know. I know this player, man. I've seen him play before, man. I've seen him at Cavaliers. Yeah, man. I've seen him at Cavaliers. Yes, Leighton. I've seen him at Cavaliers. I've seen him at Cavaliers. Sometimes the name them not sticking a made so wonderful, you know. I've seen him at Cavaliers. Yeah. Yeah, he's a left back, Lamont Rochester. He's a left back. I've seen him at IT push. I've seen him at Cavaliers now that I think about it. I've seen him at Cavaliers, yeah. But I know him at them starting something they do. I know him at them starting left full back. My boy already get called up to the national team at them starting full back. Yeah, IT push, yeah. Yeah. You're right. You are right. You are right. You are correct. You are correct. So nobody know nothing about Maliki Douglas. People don't feel me in Maliki Douglas now because this is a player. Rochester I've seen play before. But I don't recall ever seeing Maliki Douglas play before. Nobody know nothing about Maliki Douglas, Jaja. Alright, I'm gonna assume that he's a fullback. It must be no, but him can't be a fullback. Because if Tyreek Zimini is at the right back, wait. What take place here, so? What take place right here, so? Alright. Blake and Badley are the two centre backs. Zimini is the right back. I'm assuming Rochester is the left back. Oh, Maliki Douglas look like him playing at the middle of the park. Yeah, Leighton. I that me just kind of wrap my head around it. Yeah. Look like him playing at the middle of the park for true, man. Look like him playing at the middle of the park for true. As I said, I don't ever recall seeing this player play, to be honest with you. So off the top of my head, I don't know much about him. Rochester, when I think about it, I've seen Rochester play, but I don't recall seeing Maliki Douglas play. All right. Guys, is this what you envisioned when is this what you envisioned? Yeah, IT push him play midfield. Is this what you envisioned when we started preparing for this championship? Is this what you envisioned when we started preparing for this championship? Right mid or right back? It look like in this particular team is going to be a right back. Because Tyler Robb, all right, so it looks like it's a 4-2-3-1 from what I'm seeing here. I mean, the top four is obviously Scarlett through the middle, Roberts on the flanks, Devontae Campbell on the flanks, and Duncan McKenzie at number 10. Seeing, by the way, how's something there? Yo, I wouldn't start Duncan McKenzie over Thomas, you know. You see that boy, the Thomas is a decent player, you know. I've seen quite a bit of him for Inter Miami too, you know. I've seen quite a bit of Kobe Thomas at Inter Miami too. I wouldn't start Duncan McKenzie over him. He's a very good player, you know. He's a very good player, Kobe Thomas. The only issue I have with him is his final passes. His final passes aren't. You think so, IT push? You see my Inter Miami too? You think so? Yo, bro, where are you, Chavan? Where are you? Make me know if you want forward on. Make me know if you want forward on. You think so, IT push Duncan better? No, Duncan a baller still, you know. I'm not take that from Duncan, you know. I just think that Kobe Thomas has been proven at a slightly higher level. I think Kobe Thomas is proven at a slightly higher level. All right, me I go drop the link for you forward. Match is little over 10 minutes from now, you know, Wesley Hall. Duncan should be the captain. IT push. IT push. I think you used to go to school where something they used to go, you know. I think you used to go to school or something they used to go, you know. You used to go at 6 p.m. the match start. You used to go to school where... No, man, not 6 p.m. it start. At 5 p.m. the match start, man. 5 p.m. the match start, man. You used to go to school where... I drop it in a comment section, Shavan. You used to go to school where Duncan McKenzie usually go. Because... so like you rate Duncan on another level, you know. IT push said Duncan should be the captain. Duncan a baller still. He's a good youth. He's a wassy player, but all right, let me tell you, the only issue I'm have with Kobe Thomas final passes need work. Is either I'm overcook them, is either I'm undercook them, or is either him completely misplace them. And because of that, that are the only knock I really have against the player. Seeing, but apart from that, he's a very good player who has proven himself at a higher level, in my humble opinion, than Duncan. Hold on there. I'm rope him. I almost never see Shavan, you know. I almost never see Shavan. Look like it work, bro.
Unfortunately, two people just mash up my entire set this time.
Yeah.
Two people alone me away from this match up my entire Saturday. But then I watch the US match still on the US side and ramp.
Hold on, Siobhan, you can turn your camera up on landscape.
Yeah, better now? Hold on. If I turn it so it not go show it show kind of leanish, you know.
Oh, so it not what you have it locked at the top? You know the
Huh?
settings? You have it locked in the settings?
Hold on, let me check the settings.
I mean
Not
it's
even
not
know what this card because this is not stream yard either.
yeah. But I wonder
I
it take
think
you so long to figure out that.
alright, so I'm gonna try that one, yeah. I mean if that better now.
It's alright, it's alright. It can work with. It can work with. You don't really do nothing, but it's alright. Alright, so boy, I could talk a little bit about the Costa Rican team because I watched the Costa Rican team in the UNCAF tournament, you know. And many of the players that were in the UNCAF tournament, not all, but a lot of them from the UNCAF tournament are featuring in the final team. And is the same coach and is a very, very good Costa Rican team from what I see, you know. Is a team that runs excessively hard. Is a team that them run, Shavan, them run and they press very intensely. Front press, counter press. Even if you set a bomb and you break the press, them close it down quickly in midfield. They don't press on every single play. It's a team that from time to time they do rest. So if they're sitting in a mid to low block, they close it down quickly in the middle of the park. Seeing they usually play a 4-3-3 in attack. 4-3-3 them usually play. Yeah, I think it's a 4-3-3 them usually play in attack and in defense. Now the high press with a 4-3-3 as well. But when they're sitting in the mid to low block, they're playing a 4-4-2. Right? And they have some players who are very quick and very good on the ball. They move the ball very quickly. So
Well, I
you
don't even
know,
know if you say as I say, we did say a couple match with them before. So I know say them have some talent. I just that me never see our team for say
yeah,
like our full strength team itself. So that's my biggest concern with our team right now, to be honest.
yeah, and that is the thing. That is the thing. I've never really gotten a chance to really watch our team as
Team
yet.
exactly. But you
Yeah.
want to see them play, some games. The games them play some JPL teams, which I
Mm-hmm.
guess would be some form of competition for them, but wanted to see them against their counterparts. Because, as I said, the US team here, although St. Kitts not really give them no challenge, but the US team, them look fit, them are run, like when I say run, them are run. Them are run, them are run pan St. Kitts, I swear. So, I always expect if I have trouble against the US team, but I could just hope and see what happen. I don't know, I think Pierce are the injured.
No man, he met the team, man. He met the team, man.
No, but I think them same did have like an injury, so the fact say he must start as well.
Oh, like him get re-injured again?
No, like the fact say he must start now. Cause I remember saying no, them that say the fitness is an issue with him,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact say he must start now. So me I wonder if it's a thing where he wasn't that injured. Cause I think I remember even Mr. Speed alluding to it that he had a knock recently where he try to get over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He did have a knock, man.
So
I think he did have a knock.
and if all I match him are playing at the same stadium.
You know that, man, I know.
Because if they're going to play upon the stadium, yeah, the failure to me it look heavy.
Where you watch it, Panchavan?
Concacaf YouTube channel.
You have something there.
Nah, man, when me there at work, my work kind of something there. take we out of the country.
Oh,
Yeah, so
because for me, if I get it on Concacaf
y-
thing now, it's gonna be a
yeah,
challenge, you know.
you have to get a VPN. But you can just use a
So,
VPN browser.
but I don't know no free VPN browser.
Of course, you have VPN browser. You have, what that's what my name? Opera, something the browser. It have a VPN. It have a built-in VPN.
It's free?
Yeah, it's free. Just go on the website and download it. Just
Hold
go
on.
on Google and type in Opera browser free VPN.
Oh, me know, yeah. Oh, hold on there, hold on there. So I good to talk to people.
I'm saying I
So I
can't
good
find it
to talk.
exactly how it name.
So why you download it?
Yeah, just download the browser. So instead of you use like, oh yeah, probably I use Chrome now. You gotta
Mm.
just use this itself to do it. So you can have that
Oh,
1 year run, and then you
yeah,
just have the Opera Mini. I think you can even download one on your phone as well. If I'm not wrong, I
yeah.
think you can download one on your phone as well.
So ladies and gentlemen, when you hear that now, Shavana,
Yeah, see the
Shav-
Opera web browser. See, them not even make a separate one. Cause one time it did separate. No, them have a browser. Them have a VPN built into the browser now.
okay.
11. Yo, you
But
was a
hold
ramp
on
with
there.
Saint Kitts, you know?
Me have to come out of the me have to come out a
On the
Chrome.
stream.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just open a different browser. That if your memory can manage it, that if your RAM can manage it, can open two different browsers at the same time.
Yeah, get little complicated for me now, you know, Shafan.
Now, man, as
I
a
get
man say, you have to just make sure you say you have enough RAM. We should be for open two different browsers at the same time.
But if anything, I think I have it on my phone though, you know.
Yeah,
If
just
any
download a browser. I think them
hold
browser
on.
and them app itself, you can even do it on them app. And just that, remember, say if you go on YouTube on your phone, it'll go on directly to the app itself. So, but that's why you just download a VPN directly. You can download Super VPN and you just change your region to somewhere in Europe so you can watch the game.
Alright, hold on there. Cause the game soon starting a brethren.
Goal. Chacha. In love. What a score for start a tournament, father. I don't know Jamaica go drop. Yeah, man, take
How
them
much
out of the
Jamaica
misery.
got drop?
Yeah, Jamaica I drop a good 6 man.
How much
If US
Jamaica
can
got
score,
drop?
if US can score 10, when I can score at least half of that, man.
It's yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
man, we have a good squad in our formula. Remember,
You
say
think so?
our main issue is just the fact that we're not so sure about the man them itself. I just that.
So wait. But we have a good squad that we're not so sure about the man them itself. In
No, as in like we don't know how the team play now.
hold on. Let me mute this.
Remember, say on paper, we have a good team,
It look decent. But me now, so wait, how you me not see no way on the browser for me to change the
The VPN.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, on your phone, you there?
Now on my laptop me there.
On your laptop. So just go into the settings. Just go into the browser settings and then search VPN.
Where you access the browser settings?
Top right hand corner.
Hold on. Top right hand corner. You have ice on the match now?
No started.
What time it has start? You're not supposed to start now.
Hold on, man. Check it now. Go back on it and refresh. Yup, it has start now. Oh, it start.
Judge.
18 seconds into the match. Different stadium them a play, yes, so no bad. I mean college man Ziminis.
That
You
I
find
one
it?
thing. Well, I may look on something else. If nothing else, that make you feel good about that match, yeah, I say Zemini's out there.
No man, yo, I'm say a long time I call for that brother then on the national side, you know man.
I know, man.
Costa Rica them are run already.
Me
On
tell
the
her it's a
heels of
hard running team, man.
on the heels of qualifying for the 2022 World Cup. Man, him a bounce him ball out. I mean Pearson. Pearson just a push down him on them. Counter college. That means it goal. Yeah, good try. You know find it, family?
Hold on. Georgia. You know, what
So
me
it's
I do
it.
right now? No?
Setting at the front of something the flow sports.
Boy, I thought it was, but it not depend it.
Box area tell me say.
The things I did see it on here, but it not depend it. Just go and make the people them know what go and shove on until me
Alright,
start
we
it.
just have the ball in the middle of the field we are knock it wrong. Costa Rica try high press way. So but we have the game in the middle of the park. Some sharp passes. The cameraman didn't even know him look at cameraman not even know him look at not even know where ball there. There's them people that don't know me hard. Mm, aye. On this. To me, it look like Pearson play a more defensive role.
Mm.
Jaja Costa Rica. Oh. Yeah, look like Pearson play a defensive role.
What the formation of both teams?
Alright, for Jamaica, it look like we play 4-9 back. But Pearson gone up now. Somebody even hold on. Duncan lose the ball and I make like feel well it's a foul.
Yeah, you know, so not even at the first goal ever fail somebody to net back. You're not even
No
his
man,
goal now, you know.
a couple I know first time. Your chest how you make the ball, how you make the bounce beat you. Take your pile youth. And send on a Jamaican ball then go get a trim. Ah, alright, control. But it's a
so wait,
fast paced game, that's all I tell you. It's a extremely fast paced game.
so we're all one in the
Goal.
game though.
Ooh, yeah man, we are all own man. There's nobody, we can't literally get up and say nobody outperform nobody so far.
Yeah.
The few of me that says that the four of me that say it just that Costa Rica on the high press, them a high if we have the ball in our defense, them not allow if we keep them not allow if we be comfortable.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah,
you know
yeah.
we allow each team to pass the ball in them box, so that's the only difference. And then the keeper is a very the keeper, yeah man, you can see say him know him a do man. Him not afraid either.
You mean Boys Clark?
Yeah man, you can see say him not timid.
Wait, in the settings, which part you go for find the place to change the location?
Alright, hold on. But whatever they do. Alright, hold on there. I'm go up on the website. Cause I know it me I use now, you know. I eat it from my laptop on my yard, but
Oh.
Me always have it on automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it up on the top. It literally the right of the side which I put the address bar. It's a VPN. Unless you don't download the latest. How you download?
I just download the upper browser.
Get alright, just for the address bar to the left right, you don't see something say VPN.
Left right. I dip on the
Alright, hold
browser
on.
right now. I
Look,
dip on the
look on the
browser right
screen. Look on my
now.
screen. It's an example right here.
Okay.
So you see right here, so the big old VPN, them say alright, this is how it's supposed to be. Goal. Jesus, we try you.
Yo, me hate Concacaf in a man, Jaja. Me hate Concacaf. Me hate
Family,
Concacaf.
I make it look more difficult than it need for be, man. Show me your screen. Show me a computer screen.
Computer screen. Hold on there. Let me stop share this.
Goal. Oh, good try you.
It are difficult for me share that, do you know?
Your
Can't.
computer screen?
Yeah. With the
Just
something
go up
pan.
on the up. Just go up on the upper something alone, man. If you want to turn off your camera, you can turn off your camera as well.
Hold on. All right. Yo, it are difficult for share, Shavan. Can't share it. All right, so wait, hold on. You say you go on the Opera browser. Seen? In the
Yeah,
top right hand corner, you say?
top left hand corner, right
Left
beside of the
hand
address
corner.
bar.
In settings.
No man, it's up on the front of the screen. Cause it does show me how I so the VPN something there right on the front of the screen.
Oh. At the top of the Mr. No, I don't like that. So, at easy setup. What it look like? What the logo look like?
The VPN logo is just a blue logo based on what me see.
With a house looking thing, and it's a workspace.
No man, that's something different. You sure the latest version is something I use?
Me download it, so I assume say the latest one me download.
Alright, the browser way I use it have it have its own like a toolbar to the left of it.
Yeah, me dep on a tab within the browser.
Alright, to the left of it, you see at the top left hand corner, you see the Opera mini sign?
Yeah.
Below that, you see the house sign, right?
Yeah.
Alright, go down to the gearbox.
Gear, you mean sidebar setup? With
The
the three dot
gearbox?
at the end?
No man. It come like
Alright,
you have the new
me see a Facebook Messenger sign. Me see a WhatsApp sign. Me see a Instagram sign. Me see a player sign. My flow sign, and then me see the three dot them.
click on the three dot them.
Me see a whole heap of things now. But me not see
You know see
nothing for doing VPN.
hold on there. Judge man stepping as him in his uncle already.
Me see VK, but that's not VPN. I don't know what that. Me see
then
workspace. Me see workspace. Me see messengers. Me see special features. Crypto wallet. My flow player. Speed dial
alright,
bookmark.
may I see it now. Alright, on the left hand side of the screen, you see there's something where you don't see a gear icon.
What do you mean by a gear icon, Shavan?
Like a gear.
English.
Like a gear, literally
Oh,
gear.
settings. Hold on. Me see settings.
Yeah.
Hold on, I see settings. But me I click on it and nothing happen. Alright. But when I click on settings, something come up on the right of the screen now.
Wait, say.
Site control, security, cookie and other data site, clearing browser data, block trackers. I hit that, block trackers.
You know, see no something there. You know, see no formal like search bar or anything where you can type in VPN.
Type in VPN.
Yeah, search for VPN in
Oh
the settings
yeah,
itself.
enable VPN. Yeah.
All right, good.
And I hit that, done.
Yeah, I think you have to go set the country though. So you know, set it default to the US.
So what if you set it default to the US?
I'm not sure if it's available in the US. Always European country, me have to set it to when me I watch them.
Oh. But me not see now if you set it to the
All right, try
to
to go on the. All right, the VPN enabled now.
yeah, mega try do it now. Mega
Yeah,
try do
try
it.
to do it now.
Exactly what mega try do. See if it works here.
Oh, you know, it's a VAR in that tournament, right?
VAR another tournament, yeah?
Yeah, so USA not get two penalty because of VAR.
Eh, how the USA match go?
10-love, you know what you may say?
You never said the score line, you just said them a get a whopping. Alright, Shavan it a work now, you know.
All
Hold
right,
on.
good.
Hold on. Yeah man, it a work. Blouse and skirts. Shavan, yeah, me hero, Bridget. Me look up to you, dog. Yeah, me hero. Yeah, me hero, Shavan. People
Stay
were up
clean.
and running. We're up and running.
Yes, I say you don't have to download no special program. You can just download the
Yeah.
VPN on the device itself.
People up and running. We have eyes on the match finally. Jesus. Free kick for the Reggae boys now, Shavan.
Duncan, good try, youth.
Duncan. Woo. All
I
right,
realize the
so
menace is Zander not playing, you know.
Zander beat Nell up on the bench.
Based on what I see in the game, them I think with that are a good press to win it back there. Pass the ball no man, general. Ball. Goal.
Goal.
Good
Ooh.
try.
Who that? Who that?
Duncan,
Look
man.
like a Duncan. Boy, Duncan. Get one in the pocket, man. Right in front of the penalty box, in front of Costa Rica defense. Him should have tried. Him should have used the inside of him foot, Shavan.
I guess he might try to catch out the keeper. But
Yeah.
if in the curl it would have be a better shot still if in the curve it
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Good shot, you know, man.
I know I'm body fat at all, man. I know I'm body fat at all. It's not a body fat at all.
Yeah, it look like Pearson a play. Yo, I don't know, but in a morning cup him look way different.
In terms of better.
Him look lethargic. Him look him no look as mobile as when I see him in a morning cup. Because when you see him in a morning cup, you can see the physical presence.
Mm-hmm. Man
No,
amongst.
honestly, yeah, me no see it right here. So even Duncan were way smaller than him,
Mm.
look more demanding than him. To be honest, the
It's
same
not
way
a
me
player.
see.
It's a player. It's not play with the sort of energy where Duncan McKenzie play with, you know.
No,
Oh,
but
that
as I say,
Jimenez have blazed down the
yeah,
right.
man,
Jimenez have
yeah,
tried to cut inside. Dispossessed by the Costa Ricans. Hey, Fuzzy have the man them a roast on leather though from the little time when me there, you know. Them a roast on decent leather.
yeah, man, them a play ball. But man, I say, I don't know about Pearson. Him no look too more. But as I say, probably may I use the expectation of me see off him a morning cup with,
Mm.
which me shouldn't, cause.
It's a
But
different level.
yeah, but him just look, cause even watch there. The man did it, him just stand up and make somebody else tackle him.
The youth are very good with him. Blake, is a decent player. Blake, no lie, something that he did on the ball a while ago. Luke
But
Badley from Chelsea.
see, our control.
Which flank is Tyler Roberts playing on? Because I really want to see that youth, because he's a youth where he's a very good player, Roberts. Man
Tell
fast
Rich, I
like
with youth.
him play
The brown
for
youth.
Wolves. Yeah, the
The brown
light
youth,
skin.
yeah man, upon the right wing him a play.
Hey, Mister, when you talk about youth fast like jet plane in a man Chavan,
You see
the
him man,
youth is
he
a
make a run
bullet in
already.
a man.
He make a run already and you could have see it. He literally run past everybody.
Virgin, the man, look, he's good on the dribbling, but you see a player like that when him good when him as quick as that, because he's a player that he's very good in acceleration. So he's quick in short spaces and he's quick
Yeah.
over short distances and quick over longer distances as well. The man
Yo, me
just
not
step
gonna lie,
off
that
the field
side
and
there,
go.
me not gonna lie, that side there look, the side there look promising.
Them are rose on
You,
decent leather so far, man. The Costa
you
Rican
can
are
see
run over him.
the Costa Ricans look, they can see them look frustrated.
Mm. Hey, you see that boy Roberts now? When me say him run in a Chavan, him run in a man. Is a youth who one thing with him not cheat upon him defensive effort. Can tell you that. He not
That's
cheat upon him
some
defensive effort.
that make him go far too. Swear. Cause he my defender, you know.
Ball into the box
Costa
on the
Rica.
Costa Ricans down the left. Over hit. However, goes to the fullback. Oh, good work. Good work. Who are the number 7? Who are we number 7?
Look on them IG page. Go tackle. Do you even have the man them name not them back or nothing so we can know who are who. A tournament like
Yes.
this, me think a
My
tournament
my
like this,
screen my screen
me
kind of
think
small, Oh,
you know.
Campbell, Devante Campbell,
uh,
was back doing some defensive work.
Still, I honestly believe say a tournament like this, where you know say, and I like tomorrow and next man I go wear number 14. You could have put on the man them name on them jersey.
A JFF Virgin, the man them cheap.
Nah,
Man
well,
them
to be
cheap.
honest, me not even think the US side they have them name on them jersey still, to be honest. And I think the old jersey Jamaica use. Yo, what kind of sponsorship the man them join with Umbro?
Alright, we don't talk about that no show, and I'm not sure that about.
No man.
It
No
look like
formula.
that you know say have that by your mind. Alright, make a rope in some of the commenters. KY say, can you explain how a person playing our midfield that looks tired already? Boy, something there. Oh, you want to jump on Laneja? Laneja, you can't wait till half time, my boss, because I don't really want to click off of that something here right now and something go wrong in a breaching. Me a rope in half time, Laneja. Me a rope in half time. Shemar shooter say Pearson not good.
I mean, and I actually want to say it, but formula, the man just look out tight, to be honest. The man look legit out tight.
My thing is, yeah, all right. I would I would not have exactly started these players that are on. Yeah, man, KY, big up, big up. But who you would have start over Pearson though? Who on the bench you would have start over Pearson?
I mean, seeing that them have Pearson play so deep, but that just plays under.
Yes, Zander Bicknell, no, yeah, Zander Bicknell for true, yeah. Zander
Because
up on the bench.
honestly, in a formula, like the only thing Mr. Pearson do, I just move from left to right. Me no see him create nothing. Me no see him cut no pass. So me I wonder if him still injured as well.
Yeah, man, big up KY, big up. All right, bam. This I wanna, hey, you see that youth, your boys clock? When you say, man, punch it up the pitch, man. The man have a
Yo,
long kick in a
the
Shavan.
man, brother, me tell you, say the game, the man look demanding.
The man have a long kick out Shavan. When the man punch it, the man, watch out. Watch out. That's one of the shortest kick out me ever seen, though.
Probably should have win too. So
Yeah,
Pearson they would have flick on.
probably that too.
All
All
right,
right.
all right. No man, come on, Rochester man.
Yeah, Rochester.
That's Pearson. Yo, the man just run.
Appears not the man just drift past a while ago. Pierce not put in no effort on the play there, you know. No effort the man no put on the play star. Jaja. No effort him put on the play there. But it look like Costa Rica start to take over the game now in a Shavan.
Because we mingle.
Yeah man, Pearson at the 8 KY. I tell you one thing with the Costa Rican team, man, them run in a Shavan. Them run.
Yo, man, nah lie, Pearson. Yo, and then you see because I wish part him a play, he can make the side look disjointed. Alright, and him a play defensive mid. So he come like him a play a 4-1-2 with
All right,
Mackenzie and Pearson play beside each other. To me, that's how it look.
All right, you know,
See that? Look on that. You see that? This is what Mackenzie just do? Him literally a fight. Him a drop on the ground and a fight for the ball.
Yeah.
He probably one of the smallest man them on the field.
But he's that type of player doing a Shavan. Always has
yeah,
been.
but Pearson forbid that type of player.
Yeah.
Look, watch it. Him even a run go for the ball. It's like him a shy away from the ball. Look where him there, and look at the man them there. The man, I'm not going to top and talk about the man ball, yeah? Sorry.
All right, so Rochester on the ball now at the half line and the left. Hey, that was
Jesus Christ, him lose it again.
That was excellent distribution from Kenya Boys Clark, you know. He's a player, he's a goalkeeper where his strength is probably his distribution.
Rochester get yellow card already.
Yeah, Rochester just get a yellow card a while ago. By the way, smash up the like button, guys. The Reggae Boy is still in it. 23 minutes in. It's 0-0 between the Reggae Boys and Costa Rica. We need to take control of this game though. And Pearson it's almost as if we're playing a man down in midfield, to be fair.
Man, if I'm nervous, I'm nervous.
All right, it's definitely a 4-2-3-1. Pearson at the 8, Douglas at the 6, and Mackenzie at the 10.
Wouldn't even say it's a 4-2-3-1, but that says a 4-1-2-3.
4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3. I think Pearson play as a number 10 in another game.
Not a number 10. I think he might play alongside Mackenzie because Mackenzie are mainly stay up on the right and Pearson I try stay up on the left.
All right, let me look on it. Probably in a defensive transition, them a play something different. Yeah, you're right.
Look, see?
You're right. All right. So in a defensive transition, it look like it's a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, but when we attack, look at them play. We play 2 attacking midfield when we attack.
Rochester gets the beating of his man. Short cross to Devontae Campbell at the edge of the box.
VAR.
Come on. That's a foul.
Yeah, kick it out, man. VAR. More of a VAR call. Give him a VAR. Then keep them blow it off. Them show it off too quick. So a VAR not playing a Jamaica match?
That look like a foul though, you know, 'cause push him off a ball,
I
you know.
push it, push him.
The only question would have be, was
Is if
it
him they
in the
have
box or
control of the
was it
ball.
out the box?
Well, me that's say if him control the ball or not. Look at them and review it.
IT push him for go back at KC. That's the only question doing a Shavan. Was it in the box or was it outside the box?
Yeah, when the VAR review it. Cause the game stop.
Yeah, man. VAR review it, man. VAR review it. The game pause, man. VAR look on
Cause
it,
I
man.
push him.
Yeah, the ref wait pan the VAR officials them.
And because Concacaf now go show we the full replay first. Cause them change them rule. Or gameplay
So it's not a penalty. That's crazy.
control.
Ooh, rough tackle pan Tyler. Pan the Wolves winger.
Yeah, the man turn around Rochester a while ago, you know. Jaja, come on, man, Rochester. Do better than that, my G.
Costa Rica take control of the game though, Shavan. Alright, Zion Scarlett pressing.
Yo, man.
Pearson.
Yo, I don't know. I swear I don't know. No, brother, yeah.
The game is starting to be played more and more now half, you know. Oh, good cut back into the box. So the Costa Rican player tried to get the shot off. Think it was Blake. Blocked the shot.
Keeper, yeah, that's still,
Keeper.
the man look demanding. You see the man demanding boxing. You realize?
Yeah, man, come on, it, man. I mean, from what I saw of this player at Reading, not Reading, in the National League, because him they get loaned out to the sixth tier. He
Yeah.
look like a decent keeper. He look like a decent keeper.
Better
Not
Paul,
not
I'll
a
put him there. I better Paul, I'll put him in the national side.
I wouldn't say that based on what I see of him in the sixth tier.
No, man. Not for as a starting keeper, as a third choice.
Yeah, it would make sense to be the one to develop. He would definitely, if you're gonna
Yeah.
bring a keeper to develop, it would definitely be him. Some people say him is a wonder kid goalkeeper still, but I don't know if me ready for say that about him yet. Or the middle open.
Zimenez, don't make him score the ball, please.
Yo, the middle open up a while ago for that. That was a ground pass, you know, a ground diagonal long ball in a bridging. The middle open a while ago bridging.
Tell
No
us that
CDM, no nothing to be found.
Zander, I think, honestly believe there's Zander for the on the field.
Over Pearson. But so that mean you'd have play with two CDM then.
And our Jamaican coach will love use attacking players in a CDM. Good tackle. Yo, me tell you,
Who
say
that?
Mackenzie not playing like yo, the Mackenzie not play like yo.
Mackenzie that?
Yeah, are you like
Duncan
a give man for that?
Mackenzie? My get
And
a
give man.
card, you know. Yeah, no, him right though. Him never get the ball, Shavan. He never get the ball. He never get the ball. Duncan Mackenzie never get the ball a while ago. But I
Yo,
don't
man.
I see Duncan Mackenzie do more work in the middle part than Pearson.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Pierce just look like a polarizing figure in a middle I feel.
Draining. The score is nil all draining.
Yeah, KY, are true, because when they show the US VAR something, the replay they show. But only when the referee they go to the screen that when they start show them never they show it from before. But me think a penalty
Hold
still.
on.
Good
Free kick into the
safekeeper.
box. Ooh. Alright, so the free kick was given about midway or defensive half. It was an in-swinger into on the right hand half space, in-swinger into the box. Costa
Why
Rica
we play
won the
this
header, but
long
straight
ball
at
sitting?
West Clark.
So, Paul all want the national team for play bouncing, but every time we get the ball, we kick it out. You know, supposed to be one system I go across the board.
Me not know, you know. Me not know. Me not think so.
Normally, me that think whatever the senior team play, that the junior team for play one philosophy go across the board, but I don't
Some
know.
countries do that, some don't. By the way, I want him to the kind of notice with the Costa Ricans, them, you know, when I was watching them, they weren't the most creative players doing it. Hard runners and very good technically on the ball, but not a lot of imagination, so to speak.
Keeper got him hamstring to backside.
Yeah, guys, Boys Clark is down. Boys Clark is down. Boys Clark is down.
Probably a strategy. Forget the money, go drink some water.
That one's a strategy. Forget the money for drink water. Jaja.
The man look tired. The man them look tired, formula. People don't ask them for the yet. Nope. No, them not start. Tell us some work, hard it, hard it, hard.
All right, so guys, still the stoppage in the game. Players just getting some refreshments.
Tell them man keeper there, keeper know him do man. Tired the side what? Tired the side tired man. So stop kick out the ball now like we have a hamstring injury. Just Pearson the tallest man me I see.
Hold on, let me share the I forget for share the tracker, you know. All right, so Boys Clark with the kick out now.
Big kick. Andre Blake special.
Well, he's good with his distribution, so
Better than Andre Blake in that Gergard there, I guess. Yeah, the stadium here just look unique still, nah.
why is it that? Unique
It
about it.
just look, the modern day stadiums them now. It
Yeah,
still
this
have
not
the old
yeah man, it's an older stadium, man. It's an older stadium. Old Central American, South
and
American
state.
stadium. So the
Couple
stadium
of
them in
them,
a sense,
that do well at Jamaica right now.
I tell you, cause them big, you know, man, and some big stadium, them in a whole heap of them in a Central and South America, man. All right, so
Bigger body.
pressure down the
Zimenez, they
right.
make the man just run around so there
Zimenez
go Zimenez.
beaten, cross to the box. Costa Rican midfielder making a run at the edge of the box to try and catch it
Zimenez,
on the volley. Never well for him, flew over the bar.
I am not happy with this performance.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it neither. We kind of lose with this. It looked like when I jumped onto it, we were doing okay.
Probably a fatigue. Yo, man, I like this bugger. Big kick, big kick, big kick. Every time we big kick, we lose it.
Yo, I think Fuzzy don't want us to play out from the back against Costa Rica. Because I tell you in a Virgin, when I watch them in the UNCAF tournament, you know, man. The man, also the alright, so them try to play out from the
Jesus
back, you know.
Christ. And
And so
then
them
lose it
lose it, you know.
immediately. I will get
Yeah,
it back still.
yeah, we get it back.
Zimenez down. Zimenez is down. Yellow card to the Costa Rican.
All right, so
Referee,
Costa Rican attacking player just got
refer,
carded for a foul on Jimenez.
referee, you couldn't give him a card to match him shirt. Like how you give you one to match our shirt.
Yeah, make it fair right across the board, you man. Oh God. Yo, them couldn't even paint the stadium though, Shavan.
Brother, I'm not nothing look on Jamaican Stadium. I want your formula. What we can this
Yeah,
to people and
yeah,
something.
man, yeah, was Kevin Reed the Rochester not ready formula. No
That's his
look
team.
three
I never
three bad
want to
for
see it.
our sister far.
I never want to see it because you go hear people say me I hate on the local player them. So,
Right, no, him no look ready to you.
no, sir.
But right now, to be honest with you, Shavan, none of all of them on the field no really look ready right now, apart from
Duncan,
Duncan McKenzie. You know.
Duncan a play good. Watch Rochester. Watch it. Make the ball go, you know.
Devontae
Brother, pass the
Campbell
ball
running at
now.
the Costa
Alright,
Rican.
good beating.
Good stuff. Good pass to send Rochester in behind from Devontae Campbell cross into the box. Costa Rica clears it.
What Pearson then in all of this? The ball at the middle of the field and we can't see him.
Yo, me not see him neither. Me not see him neither. All right. Luke Badley Morgan gets it out allows a Reggae Boyz throw midway our defensive half on the left hand side of the pitch.
Control. See him there. Alright, good beating.
Good beating Devontae Campbell. Devontae Campbell look wassy, you know. We need to get him on the ball more, but he need to leg off of the ball
But him
because
left let
him
go
a
of the
hold
ball
on
as well.
him a hold on the ball too long. Him a hold on the ball too long and end up
Yo,
lose it. But we need to get
it just come like it,
some near support as well.
it just look like say Pearson just dead to give a polarizing figure look. Him don't me see my tackle a man a while ago and him didn't even push a foot. Alright, see him get it now,
Yeah.
turn.
Good turn,
Alright,
Pearson.
good turn, good pass, man.
Send Tyler Roberts blazing down the right flank with his speed.
Him reach it?
Tyler Roberts push it too far. Yo, one thing with Tyler Roberts still, you know, is a youth where, although he's very good with dribbling, him rely a little bit too much on him
Much
pace.
pan him speed. But I see him with Mbappe, so you can't bash him.
Yeah, like him know him quick and him overdo it sometimes. Like him think too highly of him speed sometimes. Because that touch that he just way too heavy. And him better than that. I know him better than that. Because ball, you know, man, I rate him and I watch him a Wolves, you know, man. Tyler Roberts. But he's a jet plane, man. Boy, fast your fret. Right now, another run there, him just make a while ago shove and him look slow.
I think the field have something for do because the field look heavy. Good square.
Yeah, the field look heavy for true. That's what I was just about to say, you know. All right, in swinging
Good
corner
tackle.
quick. Costa Rica clears it and gets it away. Only as far as I would up on the ball a while ago. Look like a Maliki Douglas.
Control, Tyler Roberts, go. Ball. Pearson.
Good.
Yo, Pearson.
Pearson look left. Devontae Campbell. Cross it into looking for Zion Scarlett.
Yo, Pearson
what
looks.
kind of attempt that man?
Pearson looks slow in everything we might do.
But what kind of that was a poor attempt. Yo, me knows if a Clark, Jamari Clark, the man would have get something on that. How Zion Scarlett look to you so far, Shafan?
I mean, no on ball that, you know. Trying to go too far, so I can say. No support now really go to the forward them from a game of fear assessment, to be honest. Keep a ball. Dominated you.
Boyz Clark comes and Boyz Clark collects from an in-swinging cross from the Costa Rican winger who was cutting in and then crushed that in-swinging cross into the box.
To me, that brother look more confident than JD, right?
Yeah, me agree. There was a time, you know, in a Manning Cup where me that said JD White look really confident, you know.
Yeah, but remember in a Manning Cup, I see a Manning Cup, Christopher Pearson look like an all-star killer.
Yeah, that's true. But that was a good play from Pearson, though.
Yeah, man, it's a good turn and pass, man. I forgive him that. Listen, I wonder if him still have a knock. I wonder if him still injured to some extent. I mean, Jimenez.
Oh, Tyler Roberts sends Zimenez down the flank, overlapping.
Jimenez.
Zimenez
Jimenez
lost it
find him
out to the
much.
Costa Rican fullback. Yeah.
But them competition then meet for a play. You see if them are played against them type of players every single weekend, football would have been
Would
you
I get better? Yeah, yeah. Them
know.
need to
Them
do
are
a
played.
Nations League for U20. Them need to do.
What
Them need
me
to do
would
a
I say,
Nations League.
honestly, what me that say for even develop Caribbean football, because US and Mexico and Canada, them gone way ahead. We need to work together and develop our football and have
Mm.
some competition between each other. Every now and then between the youth team them, so them can help develop, so we can help each let's develop each other. Let's play games, competitive games and develop youth players.
Oh, Pearson tried to send Tyler Roberts in behind.
Come on, Zimenez man. Love pile too much. Brother, be careful how you start to come G. Control. Control. See me there. Superior today.
Yeah, I see him, man. All
Yo,
right. Pearson on the ball now. Poor pass. Poor pass looking for Devante
yeah,
Campbell.
the man of space in front time. You know.
Yeah, could have driven at the space. And also, that pass was not on. That pass wasn't on. But him
Think
still
him there
get it in
try
ways.
I think him there try to do it in the ear.
And him never catch it right. Yo, somebody in the comment section on the live say, somebody tell Pearson we're wearing yellow today. Jason Good, I said somebody tell Pearson we're wearing yellow today. Oh
Yo,
God,
from we
I know I need
from the
this
com
weird star.
from the Concacaf championship, Guna them have a say about the man.
Man said somebody tell Pearson we're wearing yellow today. Jaja.
The
By the way,
Jamaican
guys,
team play.
knock up the like button for the Reggae Boys. The Reggae Boys are, they're putting in a shift. They're putting in a shift. We still need to keep the ball in advanced years of the pitch for longer periods. Play the game more away from our goal. But we're putting in a shift. Corner kick, out swinger. On the left hand
Problem
side,
this, you
the
know.
Costa Rican attacking third. We initially failed to clear it, but we eventually do another corner kick. Yo, baller Karen at the comment section and
Section
say,
of
it need to
Pierce if
come.
I come off. Maybe I see it one day, I see it.
Yo, from baller Karen style as a local baller in the region. You know, say thing rough in a man. You know,
No,
say dread in
the
the
man
cover.
not in the game. The man not in the
Yeah.
game.
And I my captain. A man say 8 Pearson, All right. In swinging corner kick. The
I
Reggae
was the
boys
17.
get it away. The 17. I was 17 again. I think a Rochester,
Now my Rochester 14.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on.
Control Pearson.
Douglas, the CDM. Douglas, I 17.
So Pearson drop back there.
But me not really see the Costa Rican them a press way. Like how them me see them a pressing at the UNCAF tournament.
No, that's what them did me start off start. Watch out. I Rochester doing my 3 points.
Yo, boys Clark have a
Yo,
mean
Travis.
weight in a man.
Travis did the same comment when I say a while ago. Me I wonder what kind of deal JFF signed, brother.
Yeah, JFF, why Jamaica in a all umber gears?
Brother, I can't understand what kind of deal this.
So, yeah, because that them me never ever realize are really the all umber gears them for real in a Chavon.
Yeah, the old gears they come like the man them alone the cause Evo are there, yeah. Since recently, the woman them start wear the New Jersey, you know. Me, I wonder what kind of deal them. I wonder if I buy them, I wonder if I buy them by the jersey them from Umber too. No, family, you have to ask a question. Normally, the kid provider they normally provide jerseys for all the team them.
That's my understanding of it. A man is saying in the comment section, so we need Kamali. So wait, that's a good idea, you know. Take out Pearson and put in Kamali, you know, because right now Pearson are really going with nothing too tough in the middle of the park. Everybody a talk about it in the comment section. Him not really run, him just a walk in the middle of the park, Reggie. Him nah. Alright, Ziminis, you know, them trying to double up on Ziminis down the right hand side of our defense. Or a poor cross from the Costa Ricans. Or it looked like, no lie, yeah. It was a poor cross. It looked like it's a goalkeeper kick out for us. So Kanye Boyz Clark have a look on him face, you know. Like saying I'm ready for anything, you know, man. Any boy run up, you know, man. Any boy run up.
Yo, the man them literally wear the jersey from last year.
You remember when we did have the deal with Romai? I never even hear about that the brand there, you know, till the sign with them, you know. Romai. Alright. Rochester. The Costa Rican defender running at him.
Yo, the man have Rochester ticket.
No man.
Taco do Rochester.
I think Rochester has been decent defensively so far. Alright. Good stuff from Scarlett. Sending Devante Campbell down the left. Good hold up play. And good link up with the winger there from Scarlett.
Actually, the man lose the ball.
Devante Campbell need to kind of calm down. Him need to know when to be in a rush and when to right. Them should have turned back the play because I never have the support. Where my run got corner flag with that. Turn back the play and hold it up and wait for the support, man. That we are talking about football in
Watch Pearson. Watch Pearson. Yo.
Pearson now do nothing defensively, you know.
The man now do nothing. Yo, from Pearson, I do one good thing, Mr. The man do, I would impossible.
One say Rochester look like he's in a world of trouble every time the winger runs at him.
But me I wonder how you no see it, family.
No, but my thing is the winger look what, you know, but to be fair, him not really beat Rochester.
Him beat him all the way, no? No, him beat him at the number 7 always cover for Rochester, you know?
Him beat him, no, but relative
to the good shot, youth.
Good try, some good link up play from the Costa Ricans in the middle of the park, the central channel, breaking the Reggae Boys midfield, releasing a shot.
And where was, I'll call him name again.
Yeah, but Maliki Douglas should have been closer to him this still. Maliki Douglas took too long for close him down there, man.
And Maliki Douglas alone, I'm going to call him name. Christopher Pearson.
Somebody said number 17. Oh God. No, but to be fair, relative to the amount of pressure that Rochester is under down the left flank, him hold him on for the most part, man. Couple of times the winger beat him still, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Couple of times him beat him.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, you know. You see,
guys, half time. It's half time.
Me no want nobody come tell me say if we use with speed advantage because the one man we are run left people on the side there, overseas come from. Everybody else now run left the body. The one like Costa Rica, I'm run left everybody else. So me no want the man to tell us a Jamaica fast again. Me no want to hear that again.
But the overseas man, them are Jamaicans too, you know, Siobhan.
I mean, you know them love class them separately. So them are overseas Jamaican. So the natural born Jamaicans, me not see them. I run left nobody.
Somebody says it's big nail time to shine now.
Yeah man, Pearson for come off, man.
Please. But I wouldn't put on big nail for Pearson though. Me that put on
no, but you can't have Pearson on the field because when you have him on the field, the midfield look class.
No, then that's what me I say no, Shavan. Me that take him off for Douglas. Me wouldn't take him off for something there.
Ah,
Me
brother.
wouldn't take me wouldn't take him off for something there. But
I
no
know this.
Douglas. Me that take him off me that take him off take off Pearson and put on my boy they were playing in Germany, man.
Bittner. I,
No man, no Big Nell, man. The next one, man. Powell, Kamali Powell.
oh,
All right, all right. I've been ignoring commenters in the comment section. Sorry about that.
which
It's
are
a
Lanesia
long.
there?
Lanesia, I think they hold on because I think you know, say Lanesia they are how long I didn't realize. Lanesia, where
In
you
there,
there,
there?
boss? Lanesia, you there on the stream in Lanesia? Lanesia
Man,
look
probably.
like him. Yeah,
Yeah,
yo,
I hear you
boss,
now.
how long you there? How long you there?
No man, me did come off and I never realized that stream I still saying I never close it down. But me did just minimize it. So me did
Yeah,
watch the
family, I
game,
want
man.
to go for that stream,
Me
yeah.
hear when you say halftime, man. So that cool,
I
man.
want to go for that. I want to go for that platform, yeah. I
You
was
hear
to
me
feel
good,
about
right?
that one, yeah.
We're experiment, man. We're experiment.
That
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I like the interface of this still. It look more
Yeah, man. So
modern than
me there, man.
StreamYard.
I take. Me don't know if you come like a delay.
No, man, we are here, yeah, man. I think we are here. You. Talk.
Yeah, man. Me I say it's a fairly even game. Me I say still. Some years we have to work on, but as much as me saying at the midfield we need to strengthen, especially. I think if we break out the play like which part Pierce play. But me really feel so we need somebody with creative who can get the ball to the striker. Right?
Mm.
Yeah man. So me feel we need like I say number 10. We need somebody with creative in the midfield who can get it to the striker, cause I don't feel so we are test them keeper enough still.
We're not test them keeper none tall.
No, I think well it don't go on target, but them take a shot earlier when I think they never come on yet. When keeper they have to dive to him left still. But me see the quality of the team and as me say I'm confident with the team because is that compared to previous tournament we normally carry a bag of schoolboys. So now we have a lot of professionals in the team, so I'm confident so we will get out of the group. But we need to work on now if we want to go to the World Cup. Are some areas where we need to strengthen and piece of the creativity in the midfield. It kind of lacking to me.
Yeah, yeah.
We are carry the ball to the midfield, but we not get it in the final third. So that's how me feel. So we more need to strengthen
I
up
think
on.
one of the things I
Me feel
noticed going on. Got you.
yeah, me feel the peer so we grow in the game. Me would take him off now. Me that probably give him up probably anything where he might the captain of the team. So I guess he have some kind of leadership. So I guess I can talk to him as the coach can talk to him and areas where he want to work on him can see how him improve it. So more don't want just disturb the team just by two man probably not play good. You just take him out so probably and kill him confident. So probably you don't want to talk to him and just give him at least even 10 more minutes. If it not improve, then you know say you can make the changes there. But we really need to see some more creativity in terms of the final third, man. Get the ball to the striker and take on the man them. Because me
Yeah.
feel so we have the better quality. Me feel so we have better quality than the man than Costa Rica. It's what's gonna be important as well too is I would say the how fit the guys are, Yeah, cause the ball game I run, yeah, but once the how fit the man them is and we don't want if we don't want well if a goal might score in another game here, maybe I do some a mistake and hopefully it'll come back our end. Right? Cause both team are play good and me feel like both team are defend good. But we just need to straighten upon the creativity in terms of getting to the final third. That's my view.
Jay, all right, cool and Ezra, cool. I may agree with you to a certain extent. Dre, me see you in a comment section on the stream and kick up a storm, Dre. Like you lose half a person. All right. It's one of the things I'm kind of realize with the game thus far. We're not really move the ball as a unit. And that's something I say all the while with Jamaican football. We not really play as a team. It kinda is a bit individualistic, so to speak.
But what you want? To read out the stats now, because me would have feel say, compared to the senior team, we are bounce the ball better than me see the senior team bounce it in terms of amount of passes.
The
But I want to
recent
read out the
senior
stats.
team are the top senior
Well,
team.
well, in terms of the World Cup side.
The World Cup
So,
side, all right.
yeah, that me I say. So, me see an improvement, and the thing we not go really beat them bad to with is that as much as them play some JPL team, I don't feel say enough preparation was given to the team to really kind of develop a system and move off the ball movement and things. Compared to the Costa Rican, them not outplay in terms of passes. I can read the stats still and
Yeah, man, I gotta read the stats right now.
Lanezra,
Them
me have to
what?
rate your skill on my G because you're full of optimism, brother. So you satisfied with the team I play, my G?
So I'm satisfied. As I said before, me tell you the part of me feel so we need to improve. But as well, we are saying that the team, me not say Costa Rica outplay we. That's how me see it.
No, all right, let me tell
outplay.
you. When I said earlier on the stream, one of the things I noticed with the Costa Rican team is that the creativity.
Yeah, them are outplay with this, so me not say.
Them not have the creativity. Them not
you know,
them progressing the ball to the final third, Seen? And to be fair, defensively, we're kind of, for the most part, we're kind of relatively well organized as well. Right? So, them not really penetrate too tough. Seeing, but the thing with we now is we need to set a bomb and hold on the ball and keep the ball for longer periods. And get some attacks going, build some attacks. Because when I see from the team is just, all right, I see where I get the ball out to the wingers, them like Devante Campbell and Tyler Roberts. And I just see them run at fullbacks, and that's about it. That's the only thing I really see from my team.
That's why that's the formula. We lack the creativity too. We lack it, but be worse than them.
And that's a fair point, yes, but also we not really progress the ball as a unit. That's individual thing we are used to kind of get the ball out to the wingers and try and see if them can take on the fullbacks and beat them, and that's about it. I don't think the fullbacks aren't, because the fullbacks aren't trying to get up the pitch to create overloads down the respective flanks. They not really do that. The fullback, well, on the other occasions, Zimenez has done it. But I see probably once from Rochester, and I see not nearly enough from both fullbacks. We need to be confident on the ball. We need to be confident and positive and try and see if we can do some overloads down them flanks and cause some damages where that is concerned. I see Duncan McKenzie do a lot of work off the ball, but I don't really see him get on the ball and I make nothing happen either.
Well, because nothing really.
By the way,
in my honest opinion, I think we kill our creativity. And I care if somebody want to agree to it or not. Pearson is killing our attacking prowess, and it's making our defense weak because him literally just a cone on the field. The man him just run around him. Like, brother, use your physicality and box up a man or something. I don't say if you get a card, But use your physicality to make the man him know, say, yo, brother, if you try to come through my part of the field, it not go work. Do something, man. put some strength. Put brother like show the man just look like when they are playing at the local competition, the Caribbean Club Championship. The same criticism where people have him in another competition there, and the same criticism people are gonna have now. And it's gonna go worse now because people would have said him a play against big man them time there. No, him a play against people him own age.
Alright, but another
What me have to say still?
Hold on, Laneja. Sorry for cut you, Laneja, but me have one quick criticism when I want to levy at Mackenzie, and then I make Laneja go through and then I read the stats quick and fast. Duncan Mackenzie, the line, there's a lot of space though, you know, between the deeper pivots and the top link, you know, if you notice it, you know. So that
But the thing about it seems as if
for the progression and the ball.
It seems as if that's his Pearson's role. Like him supposed to do that, but him not do it. Remember saying, if
that is
the defensive mid
kind of drop a little deeper too.
No, but Mackenzie a drop back. He is dropping back.
He might drop back on the defensive transition, but in an offensive transition, him little bit too advanced. Him need to drop a little bit deeper to help that linkage. And I agree with it, you know. I agree with it, Siobhan. Pearson, he might drop the ball as well. So that is kind of helping to create that large space.
The gap in it. Yeah.
All right, go to Lanisha.
Yeah, man. Well, me there say Pearson need to improve definitely, and there's too much space. You know, the two. But I said Pearson and Mackenzie need to improve in terms of taking control of the game, and there's just too much space where you realize that Costa Rica take advantage of it. And you know, Costa Rica team, you know, normally them not really go to the wing, you know, cause them not really have the, you know, see them have the height, you know, in terms of well, we have 1 hour ball of them, I see one hour, but I don't remember what name. Gonna look sharp, but in terms of the height,
the two of them are really tall.
Yeah, me no feel say them want them at that advantage them at try to penetrate the middle because them realize say we kind of slack off this. So I agree with you and I agree with Siobhan. I say so.
What them do?
There needs to be some improvement there.
What them do, you know, even alright. A lot of the players that they have there, it's coming down the flanks, yes. But what they're doing, occasionally they have the cross into the box, but a lot of the time they try and cut it back into the box. So what they do, they have that link up play to try and get in behind the full box, and then them try and cut it back to find a runner on the edge of the box or making a run to the edge of the box. Seeing? So that is what I personally see them doing. You're right, Lanesha. Them now really put a lot of crosses into the box, 1 and 2. But for the most part, is a lot of cutbacks, right? Trying to cut it back in front of our defensive line for runners to get on the end of it. Studio 3. There are a couple of them are JPL players well, you know. Rochester is a player that plays for Cavaliers. Devontae Campbell is a player that plays for Mount Pleasant. My boy the Pearson plays for Cavaliers as well. By the way, 2 Cavalier players in starting 11. Who else? Jimenez plays for Mount Pleasant as well. So it's about 4 of them are JPL players.
You know Waterhouse, but you know.
I think Blake play Waterhouse. Blake play Waterhouse. So a couple of them well are Waterhouse players, Studio 3. All right. Make a look on the stats them quick and fast. Make a look at the stats them quick and fast.
Second half start, you know, in case you're not watching.
Yo, Jaja, let me read off the stats them quick and fast. 7 shots from Costa Rica, 5 from Jamaica, 1 shot on target for Costa Rica, 1 on target for Jamaica. Costa Rica has 54% possession, Jamaica has 46% possession. Costa Rica has had 171 passes, we have had 154. Costa Rica has 76% passing accuracy, we have 68% passing accuracy. So that definitely needs to improve from our side. Costa Rica has had 11 fouls, we have had 4 fouls, 2 yellow cards apiece, 1 outside from Costa Rica, 3 corners for Costa Rica, 2 corners for the Reggae boys. So that is it where the stats are concerned. I could put back the track up on the screen now. Guys, the second half is back underway, guys. Back underway. Just start. By the way, turn on the volume. I think Alaneja, turn on the volume, my boss. We don't want to get no copyright. All right, Zimini is on the ball now, getting fouled by the Costa Ricans. The Costa Ricans, them, one thing I realized with them in the Concacaf tournament, you know, them not have no issues using physicality, you know. And that should have been a yellow card, you know. Because if Zimini had gotten past that player and him deliberately take him out there, so, you know, Lanes Jean Chavan, because if Zimini did pass him there, so it would have been an overload down the Costa Rican left, you know.
Turn upon a yellow card already, man. That's why them not give him, man. I figure. Because the Costa Rican ball the upon a yellow card already, you know.
Oh, him the upon a yellow already. Yes, and him
Yeah,
the
man.
one that get the yellow for two.
That's why them not
Zimini's
give
as
him,
well
man.
too.
Yeah,
Zimini's as well too. Zimini's right there, so Zimini's continue to work on the ball at the end, man, and get him sent off, you know. But Scarlett kicked down a boy a while ago, you know. That was unnecessary from Scarlett. Because Scarlett, me don't know where Scarlett are. Scarlett are the one tackle from behind. That Costa Rican player should have been given a second yellow on that play. All right. Good work there. Look like it was from... How would he just win back the ball a while ago?
Pierce is still a play?
I mean, still like no
Xander, come on. He come like Xander, come on.
Hold on, let me see it.
Change making at the midfield, man. Yeah, man, the defensive mid gone.
You sure?
Yeah, man, the brother would play defensive mid, him gone.
So why
Alright, I know Xander that. I know Xander that. No, Xander.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, man, I see him side, man.
Brother, you see number 15 that I play in the middle now.
Yeah, one different ball in the midfield for true, you know. A real talk can make sure one different ball in the midfield.
Yo, the man
Devontae Campbell running. Oh God, Devontae. Jesus, what a promising attack, and the man just make it breakdown style. Channel.
Zimini's, yeah, man, hard and strong, man. But who I play the defensive mid now?
I don't may try to figure out who in the middle part because I see the change where you talk about, you know.
Kobe Thomas come on. And
look Kobe like, come on.
Yeah. Look like Malachi Douglas. Look like I think.
So wait, them drop
Malachi Douglas come up.
Deeper?
No, Pearson drop deeper. The man will not defend. God. Yo, somebody can't explain this to me. How? Watch him. The man just run. Yo, if I Hector do this, people cause Hector.
So wait, a two attacking midfielder we have now?
A two attacking midfield they play all along. Pearson they play attacking. I just that Pearson drop back now.
Alright, so see where I go on now.
Because formation change up then, man.
The formation not change, not Israel. The same formation them they play.
No, man,
the only difference.
It look like it's slightly changed, Joe Chavan. I don't think that. Alright, it look like instead of one number 6 and a box to box, it look like a 2 number 10 we are play with now. Kobe Thomas.
But I saw them they play all along. And that me I tell you, so I just Pierce. No, me not think Pierce was a box to box. Because Pearson never go up on the right side of the field for the entire game. If you think about it, he never go up on the right side for the whole entire first half. always on the left, him there, and Kenzie there on the right. So the same formation. Hold on there.
All right, so a free kick from Costa Rica now. On the left-hand side, on the left-hand half space. Also going into the box. Yeah. All right, so found its way to Boyz Clark in the end. The pressure is gone. Reggae Boy is trying to build out from the back again. But me agree though, me not understand why him take off Douglas and put on.
The formation that come like as how me I see it, you know. Come like a 4-3-3 my play, you know.
It's a 4-3-3 now, but it's with two like number 10s. All right, Tyler Roberts in a 1v1 running at the Costa Rican left back. Is that a penalty? Yes. Guys, we have gotten a penalty.
Formula, them say dive him dive.
Lie, them
VAR
say
check it,
dive, the boy dive. With boy, the referee boy, I want some conk.
I'll give the man a yellow card.
Yo, VAR. Mama VAR. Give him a 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 VAR. Give me a VAR. Give me a VAR. Give me me VAR. My VAR. Give him a. I forgot to VAR.
But me not see them go to VAR.
Hold on, the man. Because him step on the man too. No, if they not go to VAR, me know say this a bias.
I think they might check it, man. They might check it, I think. If I'm not wrong.
They must check it in the background.
Was it enough?
Of course it was enough. The man step on him foot.
That check.
The man enough to something to the referee, this to overrule the referee decision.
Yeah, but him can't get a yellow card if the man not dive. And he have to take away the yellow card. Because them not give. Don't know.
No, I think it was penalty, you know, they not give it. That's what I say, was it enough to overrule the
Of course, the man step on the man foot.
Hold on,
him step on him foot.
Jason,
game start, man. Yo, the referee, no man. The VAR thing. So, US get two VAR for something simple.
Brethren, the Central American referee them not like we.
Yo, why every time Jamaica play a match, we have to get a Central American ref? Why every time we play a match, it have to be a Central American ref? We can't get a ref from Trinidad.
But I will say this though. I like that Fuzzy is being more positive with the one pivot and the two number 10s. That shows them I try for be more positive. All right.
So you say Pierce better than Big now?
No, me not say me agree with the personnel way.
No. I know you me talking. I say if Fuzzy believes so because me not take off Pearson.
Jaja. Oh, Tyler Roberts are right this man. All right, good work from Blake. Blake is having a quietly good game, you know.
I mean, Blake drop so
Blake, yeah, the JC boy. Shavan Yap. Ooh, one shot from about 20 plus yards, box foot. Yo, that nearly catch up Boyz Clark, you know. A low shot. Just outside the penalty box. Just
yo, I don't know why them keep on put Central American referee against Jamaica. Brother, how much country have in a Concacaf?
And
every single time Jamaica, every time Jamaica play, me not lie, is a South American or American ref. Every single time Jamaica play.
It's always a Central American referee, man.
A Central American referee or a Costa Rica or a US referee is never a referee from the Caribbean.
We rarely get American referees though. Rarely.
No, we get one time.
Rarely.
Yeah, man. Some
And mostly
Central
Central
American.
America.
Yo, give me some Trinidadian referee, or some Barbadian ref. Make them call that is a penalty to me.
Yeah, it was a penalty.
All
It
right,
was a penalty.
referee, give the man him foul, please, and thanks.
Yo, the man holding back the center, the man hold back the Devante Camblina. That's a yellow card, you know. That is a yellow card as well, too, you know. And the referee not. And the referee not.
I'm not gonna lie still, but I can't give no, I can't fairly assess the striker, cause him not really have much to do.
Yeah, that's what I say, brother. We lack creativity in our midfield. Watch out, man. The man just hit with the ball, so brother.
Pearson, go for your ball, please, and thanks. Yeah.
The man with the
Pearson,
ball
have
and
a
just
look at
right
Pogba, He have a look at Pogba style about him, you know. Watch it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
Pearson.
No, Pearson.
The man them score power, brother.
Them score? Them score?
Pearson give her that ball to you, brother.
Them score. Jaja, them score.
From you 5 minutes ago, me I saw the team looks some team like them just lock shit. Them lock in the thing,
Pearson need to come off from a field, brother. Sure.
Pearson just kick the ball, get the money, right? Let's not turn over the ball.
Guys, Costa Rica scored. It's 1-0. Pearson turning over the ball in the middle of the park.
Again.
Costa Rica in attacking transition down their right. Eventually got across into the box.
But brother, that's even poor from the defense, cause the man that's dead look all the man there here cause of time and no man no try mark him. That makes sense.
I must see worst number yet this in the history.
Yo, you know, so the two centre back them on the pitch.
The man no match. No man no mark him. No man, brother. No man that say nothing.
The man could have take it in him chest in a virgin. Him could have take it in him chest, you know. None of them now mark him. The dog could have take it in him chest.
The tall one, him there ball watch. Come and see where my to go do. And then the short one,
him not try to close down the cross, you know. Him back off of the player, you know. Him never try to close down the cross, you know.
Team a struggle now, yeah, man.
I think that was Rochester. I think him back off of the player. And not try to close down the cross.
All right, Mr. Speed.
The man them no marking. No marking now go on
Mr. Speed, this is why fans will always believe you have influence on the national team. Because there's no way Christopher Pearson should still be on the field. This is the main reason why people are going to say it. Rochester look out of the game. Devante Campbell run still.
We lose the ball and the man them just kill away. Again, defensive transition. Kill away.
The Devante Campbell brother, him just pass and foolish.
Yeah, him kind of put in work still, you know, but him not really put in smart.
When the man throw the ball on the ground, that's so.
Yo, we need to stop big up schoolboy football here. We need to stop, do you know?
Yeah, but Devante Campbell play JPL to
I'm not Devante Campbell me talk about. A Pearson me talk, man. I see him play Money Cup and I think say, yo, that brother you're a killer, you know. I don't want the man play against JC, you know. Brother, but if I don't want a brother play against JC, then that means JC no good then. Because if him go dominate JC, that means something wrong with football.
But you see what Fuzzy do now? Fuzzy change the shape in a defensive transition, you know. In a defense and defensive transition is a 4-4-2 we might work with now, you know. That kind of little too late though, Fuzzy. That kind of little too late.
Still in the game, still 60 minutes gone. Still have 30 minutes to go.
But I mean, it done already concede a goal. We done already concede a goal.
I remember we're taking the shot off of them goal, I know.
We don't already
Yeah.
concede the goal, so it's good to see the change. But because I was wondering how him have the one pivot in the defensive transition, and the two number 10 them like them starting position obviously I got it very high.
No man,
And
in my
we
opinion,
see it in a defensive transition already where a lot of space was there to exploit when Pearson lose the ball.
yo, me nah lie formula, but my offer questions I for ask. Tell the truth. What Pearson do for still deserve to still up on the field? Cause even Zimenez I get watch it. What Pearson? Don't make the man dribble pass here, you know. Jesus Christ, Pearson.
The man him get in
Mr.
my pocket and get the shot off, man. Pearson couldn't close
Yo,
him down. Pearson couldn't
yo,
even
me
get
know say,
close to him.
Mr. Butler laugh, you know.
Now Mr. Butler can't laugh after Jamaica in our negative position.
Good turn
Hold
by
on there.
Zion. Whoa.
You never hear good shot, you. Well, not a good shot, but good try.
Well,
You
two
never hear
changes
Butler
are
say.
made right now.
Good
You
try,
never see what
Zion.
Butler
Good
say.
try.
You
Good
never
try.
see what Butler say what day, yeah. Butler say him wish them kick him ass over something there. Number 9 and number 20.
Over Honduras.
Yeah, they say it
Him
what day,
really said
yeah.
that true version.
Yeah.
That can't go with it, brother.
Look who the man take
All right,
off.
hold on. Let us see who is coming off. Who is coming off? Him take off Tyler Roberts and Zion Scarlett and put on, what the number 20? Who that number? Him put on Jamari Clark. That me sure. Jamari Clark is on.
Who name James? James I last name. I don't know.
See James.
What about Chad James? Chad James in
Where you
Chad
come
James.
from?
Him play for an academy in Spain.
Team a struggle, man.
Him play in our academy in Spain.
Jamaican football now go nowhere.
We're kind of all over the place now, you know. We're kind of all
Yo,
over the place.
I still not understand. I still not. Is it because him have on the captain and why him can't get some off? Sure.
Jero said, why we always make the worst subs? Jesus Christ.
Yo, we need coach, man. We need some coach. We need some coach at Jamaica, I swear. I swear to God we need some coach at Jamaica, cause this can't right.
By the way, that was some good defensive work there from my boy from Chelsea, Luke Badley Morgan to come across, to get to that cross before the Costa Rican center forward, because if the Costa Rican center forward got to that cross, then it probably that low cross would have been in serious trouble.
Brother, Pierce is still up on the field. Yeah, I got him say after Alexander Bignell plays so good against the Army team, you now put on the man?
You did see him play good in the Army game?
To me, him play good.
Me did try to watch that game, then I couldn't see it.
Alright, good go. Kind of shot that, G.
Jamari Clark with a poor effort. Hold on. Ball comes to the edge of the box. Loose ball. After disappointing clearance from the Costa Ricans. Moved out wide.
Watch Pearson. Pearson gone over there and the man run gone left Pearson. Pearson, the man just literally take Pearson out of the game.
Yeah.
Good beating. The man just a run low. Yeah, look on what right back who we are say, is a yo, this is some local bias for real. As well the comment section say, I feel so. Come on, Pearson.
That is a little bit too far.
Why Pearson still up on the field?
Yeah,
Formula
but the
one
man,
Pearson.
hold on. The man bring on a UK born player, Bertrand. The
Who
man
else him
bring
not gonna
on
put on? Who else
him
him not
on
gonna put on?
he put on two overseas born players, so you can't accuse
Alright,
him
in
of
your
being local
opinion, you
bias.
think Tyler Herbert should have come off?
Huh?
You in your opinion, you think Tyler Herbert should have come off?
No, I don't. If anybody should have, but Tyler Roberts hasn't been good either, to be honest. Really and truly, I mean, we know who's supposed to come off. And we're not going to hear a press conference for year why not take him off, you know. Duncan McKenzie kind of disappear from the game, you know. Kobe Thomas I try a thing, but boy, they now work with him. Kobe Thomas has been decent since coming on. All right, Chad James look like him a play as a winger. Yo, Pearson that again pan the ball just get out or Zimenez. I think as Zimenez. Long but yo, we now string passes together, you know. We now string passes together, you know. It's very disorganized, done. Oh boy. All right, so guys, it appears as if Anna Rochester up on the field. How would up on the ground this so? It look like a Badley Morgan. Look like Badley Morgan up on the turf, receiving some treatment. So there's a water break currently in effect.
I think a Devante Campbell, man.
Yeah, hold on.
It's a Devante Campbell down.
Hold
Yeah,
on
it
there, when
look
you see
like
that a
a
while
player.
ago? Hold on there, when you see that a while ago?
Sure.
Pierce like him a try cost McKenzie. And McKenzie didn't even pay him no mind.
Me never see it. Me never notice it. I forgot to watch it on the rematch.
Nobody now tackle the man on the header. Nobody.
No, the whole defense shut down
The
completely on
defense
the
was
field.
poor. So you can't have two central and none of the man them
Yo,
pick up the man.
Rochester didn't even make an attempt to close down the cross, you know. Not even for try and block the cross, no nothing, you know. That was so poor.
Look at Mackenzie there done. So based on how him look on the stretcher.
Mackenzie or Campbell.
Yeah, Devon Campbell.
Anthony Calvin, they make a thing look lily. One said that sub was terrible, Roberts was our main threat. Yeah, to be fair, Tyler Roberts, even though him never really do nothing much, to be fair, he was kind of the main one doing anything.
I pull the man, pull him back there, so you know. The man pull the man shirt, you know, and keep the referee. Nah, give the man the card for that, you know.
Yeah, the referee a bias still, man, not gonna lie. I wonder if that's why Big not play.
Why?
Cause I wait my boy left over the year.
Who that?
Butler.
Oh, you mean Butler? Oh, Virgin, sometimes Butler for Bill, man, honestly. Sometimes Butler for Bill, Virgin. Butler keep
I
on
wonder
a
if
shoot
that's I can
himself
remember say
in the
something. Can remember say Big is really a Phoenix player.
Yeah, I know.
So me I wonder if that's the reason
Virgin,
why.
Butler for Bill sometimes in a Virgin. Honestly, Butler keep on a shoot himself in a foot, Virgin.
When me hear him say it to them, the kind of like make me feel say like, why would I say that still? Like,
Virgin
I agree
Butler
with
not
your
no
formula.
control over him emotions,
Agree with your
Virgin.
formula, but if that is the case, why the man on the other side? That goal,
Me
penalty,
agree with you, you know. Me agree with you, you
watch
know.
it.
You know, right, you know.
Yeah, but
Me
they're not
agree with
supposed
you.
to penalize
You
the
know,
player for
right,
that.
you know.
That is the
You
case.
know, right, you know, Lanisra. Me agree with you, you know. But you know the man them stay already. All right.
Look,
Jamari Clark has been
look
very
at we get
involved
a,
in the game
the
since coming
penalty we
on.
get. Look at we get a
yeah, we get
penalty.
a
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
penalty.
wrong. You know.
We get a
We get a
penalty, man.
penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yo, Jamari Clark has been good. He has been holding up the ball since he has been coming on, you know. And that,
To me,
hey,
that
you see when
to
you,
me, to me, that are the penalty when I wouldn't give, to be honest.
but hold on the
Oh
Shavan.
man, him dropping on the man back, man. I straight penalty that man.
Yeah, man, a
The man
penalty,
has to
man.
touch the
But when
ball. I run the man run behind him,
See,
you know.
me I
Chevron.
said to Shavan, you dare beat, you dare heal Scarlett and I said, boy, you can't really knock Scarlett because him not really
Appears
no,
to them
get
I give it.
nothing. But to
appear
be
to them give
fair,
penalty.
No, I know about it. That's the guy about to take it. But whatever if they
Oh,
take it.
but
If
when me
that
I
Jesus,
don't
said
call
though,
name.
Mackenzie, I take it.
when me I said though, Jamari Clark has been coming on and has been finding himself some good position deeper, dropping a little bit deeper and getting onto the ball and holding up
No,
the
Clark.
ball and making some good runs.
I mean, I like penalty shoot. I mean, I like penalty kick. You know?
You
I
better
want to take the
practice it.
penalty. I
I
want to
mean, I
take the
like
Mackenzie.
penalty,
penalty.
brother.
Duncan McKenzie. Look like a
Mackenzie,
Duncan
yeah,
McKenzie.
Mackenzie. Lanesha, where you watch it on?
ESPN, me I watch it on, man.
Oh, so
Lanesha,
you have
don't
it.
tell where
So
it
you
come.
have it
Don't
straight.
tell where it come.
It's
No, man,
Don't tell where
at
it come.
72, yeah, I'm not going to tell you. 73, you know there. But I know formula can give them
72,
behind. But,
72, 50 midday.
I'm not say that. Me
All
I
right.
give formula the privilege.
Oh,
Because
I'm
so
mute,
all
Lanesha,
right.
I'm mute it, so,
From Lanesha,
I'm mute myself.
from Lanesha, no,
If-
from Lanesha, no kiss him teeth one already.
I'm not going to mute still. I give formula the privilege for tell the audience. Well, when it will come up on the screen still if it score, I think.
yeah. But we'll make a substitution doing a hold on. Who are the number 11? Who just come on? Who the brother here?
Hold on there. Why me I see people in the crowd that talk? You know the man them save it.
Them save it? Jaja.
I think the
The
formula they
keeper
want.
save it.
Right.
Jaja. 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 And it wasn't a bad penalty, you know. It wasn't a bad penalty at all.
Ah, just talk
Jaja.
about
It was a good save.
unfortunately.
Yeah. It was a good save.
But do we practice them thing here to that type thing, you know?
Barkley on. Devante Campbell off.
I don't think we have no more sub either. Goal. Ooh, sorry, I don't think we have no more sub either, you know.
Jerome Barkley on. In swinging corner kick for the Reggae boys. Ooh. Almost found the Reggae boy at the back post.
The
After
penalty they
a
should have
flick on
retake.
header.
The penalty they should have retake.
Yeah.
Keeper come off
Yeah.
line before.
Yo, that's true, you know, Shavan. Hold on. I think they're replaying it deliberately, you know. But them not look like them are gonna do nothing.
You gone too far.
Yo, Jaja, you tell me so nobody from the Jamaican staff couldn't check it?
No, them they have to kick out the ball early, you know. But based on how I see so our VAR now go against now go for it. So
Yo, it's a solid point that in a Shavan it look like a penalty they should have retake for true in a Virgin.
No, but being fair when me I look on it, man. Look like one nine foot them dep on the line. Remember what is 1 foot need for dep on the line, you know?
I mean, I think
Look
in
like I
foot
just
never up on the line, man.
I just the left foot alone come off, you know. The right foot look like it planted, man, when him take it, man.
Man, if we look back on it again.
Jimenez, don't do it.
Alright. Well, on Jamaica having some pressure now. Jimenez with the shot. Jimenez wide open. Your weak left.
It was a good save still, man. You can't blame
Yeah,
Duncan
man,
for that.
it
It
was
was a
a
good
save. Him
save.
guess good, man. Him guess good. Him guess good. Him guess good, man. Him guess good, man. You have to give him props. Him guess good. You have to give him props.
But
Him
why
guess.
never make Clark take the penalty though, the striker?
A good question.
Whoa, what a shot, yo, the number 20, light. Oh, the man. What about the start, the man? What the start, G? What a shot, yo. Man, rock little
Dead.
Costa Rican, brother.
Dead.
Chad James, got the beating of the player very well. Running at the Costa Rican defense, drifted past two, drifting inside. Tried to curl onto the far post with his left.
Mark the man, them.
Reggae Boyz having a good little period of pressure here, you know. Costa Ricans in their defensive half.
Tackle youth. Ref, give him a foul.
Yo, that boy a Chad James, you know, man. Him lively, you know, man. Him wassy.
Should have started him and Tyler Roberts. I swear.
Yeah. Instead of Campbell. And put
Cause
Tyler
Campbell
Roberts on the left for Coutinho.
and make Campbell come on when the man them tired. Make him run pan tired legs.
Yeah, that boy a Chad him look wassy, man. Whether you tend to look like him, how him reach a Spain? Anyone I want to know which part him come from? I want Jamaican born youth.
We look so.
Him move like him born on the rock, man. Him look and move like him born on the rock. You know, him have that flex there. You know that flex there?
Where give man card for that fire?
No, but Mr. Ref, come on, Mr. Yo. The Central American referee, them man, them bias, you're fretting, virgin. The Central American referee, them disgusting, you know.
Oh, yeah. Him go with him elbow.
How you do which elbow?
Him go with him elbow, man.
That's first of all, which part of the Costa Rican brother will I never des the contact me. Theatrics that Chavan.
You must have theatrics. But you can see it now, because his face red.
Upon him neck, the contact make better animal hold the top part of him face. A theatrics, not do him.
As when I said, when I know why we keep on and get Latin American referee.
Virgin, honestly, I feel so them brother are racist, virgin. I gotta be real with their virgin. Man, them racist, virgin.
You only feel that? You only feel so?
Man, them racist, virgin. Man, them racist, virgin. This is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All the decisions I've got, virgin. I just threw my sign in another something.
VAR, check it, you know.
VAR, check it for what? To be fair,
I understand. So when the VAR check it, you're not supposed to see the replay.
On the screen.
Yeah, that may I say. The man go over go check it, cause come like say a red card. You know when them thing go. The referee gone over go and check. And we not see it. Well,
you have to raise your arms when you have to raise your arms when you are jumping, for help you forget the levitation in a virgin. So and there was absolutely no malicious intent in that. And the man never even make contact with him face.
Yeah, man, no, that man.
Georgia. And nothing never wrong with the brother, you know. After him start drop a going and go out with him foolishness, you know. Look on the play again. Look on the play.
But
Oh
look
no,
again for
no,
catching
no,
them face
no. Him did immediately drop.
on
Him did
them chin.
immediately drop. And them chin.
Yeah, that
And
may I
them
say
hold
on
the top
them chin.
part of them face. And them chin the contact make and the boy hold the top part of him face.
But that's that's a strong yellow. Me do get a red card.
Virgin, that is not even a yellow virgin, a theatrics that virgin. What I
Man,
think
you
if
may
the ref give you a red card, virgin? What I think if the ref really give you a red card, virgin?
I give him. You can give him a game. Because I call him over. Or I must say play on. As I must say, turn up this a little. Yeah, continue. You're a right thing referee, the man. So no red card.
But him still get the yellow though.
Yeah, man, him keep it
All
yellow, man.
them things that will affect we going forward in a virgin. The bag of yellow card them we are getting, you know. Because all one Costa Rican brother him did supposed to get a second yellow with the foul pan minutes, you know. Him never that was completely intentional, you know. Because him know any of the minutes they get past him, it would be an overload pan the Costa Rican left. And him never make no attempt to play the ball. No attempt to play the ball. Him just make the attempt to take out Zimenez. And you did already depend on a yellow card. That should have been a second yellow. Kobe loses it right in front of the defense. A free kick just outside the box in the right and half space of the Costa Rican attacking half. Just outside our penalty box, Kobe would have taken down the player. Costa Rica about to make what? 2 substitutions. By the way, guys, it's the 83rd minute. 83rd minute of play. Free kick to the Costa Ricans just outside our penalty box. I think Shavan jump back on and soon bring you on, boss. I think I just hear the sound. Free kick, driving low straight into the hands of Boyz Clark. All right.
Can you hear me?
So Costa Rica
Yeah,
make
man,
2
loud
change
and
now.
clear. Loud and clear.
I'm going to go for defend that 1-0 here.
I get a call a while ago and he kick me off.
Oh, yeah, man, no problem. That's at least, man.
Oh, we can make more
Alright.
change, man. Number 12 will come on.
Them
So
a
wait,
take off
so
them forward.
Pierce is still up on the field?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a man. I think the better here where them a bring on is a defender, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, though.
We are for them.
No, Costa Rica. Hold on. What the number 14 for we? What the number 14 for we? Number 14 just come on. The number 14 is
14 come on. 14 a
what a
man just
14.
test how they on the field, you know. I know
Yeah,
14.
yeah. Well,
Because number 12
no,
come on.
14. 12 come on and 14 come off. What the
So that
12
man
do?
just
What the 12? Watson on, Rochester off. Off. By the way, Cameron Lacey, the youth of the play for down in Catalonia. Him not eligible for make this a team at all. Him not
them not on a visa.
serious.
Probably them not on a visa as our passport if him eligible.
Hold on,
You
hold on.
know the usual.
Chad James in a 1v1 down the right. Ooh,
From
no,
from
Chad.
from
Wrong
from
decision.
from in Ireland is meeting a nice brother.
Yeah. That's true.
No, we
No,
go on,
lie,
brother.
lie. Cameron Lacey not eligible. Cameron Lacey not eligible. Him not eligible.
So it go yeah.
To be honest, though, Costa Rica hasn't really dominated us,
No dominator. That's as we said, the individual error in a farm that I said earlier,
A bag
You
of
probably have to
individual
start us a
errors.
game,
A bag of
Okay.
individual errors,
Enough
not
we
just
make
one.
Pierce to give away the ball. The man no close down the cross, and the two center back them just stand up.
Now
No,
communicate to them one another. A ball watch.
the man should never jump this a free.
Bedrin, the man could have take it in him chest and take it down a bedrin.
Mhm.
Man, they have all the time in the world, bedrin. 87 minutes now, guys. Lanesia, the Costa Rican forward did have all the time in the world, bedrin.
Real
All the
talk.
time in the world, bedrin. The man could have poured himself a glass of lemonade, bedrin.
The man them hit the post. Man, be a ball, just watch it come like the man them a ball watching in defense. Watch a yellow card that now we know ref play on. Two
Cross into
what
the
that I
box.
see him brother big the man 2 times. A two yellow card them forget the say A two Costa Rican man them draw down the ball,
Man, them lick the post. What happened? The Costa Rican forward got the cross into the box, laid a runner, making the runner the edge of the penalty box. The Costa Rican player run up on it one time and
Look
hit
on
it.
the foul there. That number 16 they drag down the man. Then number 6. Or two of them. Well, two yellow card them forget. And the next one forget 1, 2. And the man has to give the next one none.
Yeah, the Costa Ricans hit the bar, man. The shot from just right on the edge of the penalty box after the layoff. One time. Hit the bar. Reggae boy, U20 Reggae boy is on the floor right now. Looks like it is Duncan McKenzie. Kobe Thomas had some good little moments when he came on, but he has not really impact on the game kind of fade out, so to speak. And the game has gotten a little bit choppy since the bugger substitutions.
So because of 5 substitution them get. They want a substitution, may I say, or probably I get a 3 window. Well, I guess 5 different, but a 3 different windows to make it. What's the minute a job at the ball, but I put the ball forward.
All right, 90 minutes. Is extra time now, 8 minutes of extra time to be played. Jamaica eagerly trying to find the equalizer. Who that just go the ball? As the minutes that just go the ball in a
So the
midfield.
man could push the ball forward. The man a turn back the ball, brother. Formula.
All right, good long diagonal from I think it was Luke Badley to find Chad James. Chad James has been a very good outlet since coming on in a man. Wherever they might teach him down in Spain, look like he might learn Jaja. Ziminis
Him look
keeps
exciting, man.
again. Yeah, James, him come on and him look very lively, man. Him not put a foot wrong since him, well, probably one time with a cross. Yeah, but apart from that, him not really put a foot wrong. Good from Kobe Thomas. Drive, no, Douglas, you should have drive. Mackenzie rather. Mackenzie should have drive it. Oh, good stuff from James, cutting inside. Cut it back to Kobe Thomas, who tries to find Jamaican Clark at the back post.
Costa Rica just are going a defensive farm.
And that's why that's the one issue I have with Kobe Thomas. You see him final passes, them need a whole heap of work. Is a good baller with a whole heap of potential, but in final passes, them need work. Is either them undercooked or them overcooked. In final passes need work. That is probably the main issue I have with Kobe Thomas. He's a decent little baller, but him and he's really a player with huge potential, but in final passes need work, man, because him should have really and truly find Jamaican Clark at the back post a while ago.
Yeah, man, is a poor cross touch from him. Need to improve.
I see my Inter Miami too, and I see the same thing too. A whole heap of promising attacks dead because of either overcooked, undercooked, or just completely misplaced pass. I think
And a
the
couple
last
time good him do it in the match,
Yeah, man. I think
Service
the
score
last
still for the striker.
Yeah, I think the last 8 minutes is gonna be all us though, guys. Cause Costa Rica really and truly just a try to see out this one. Somebody please put it on the head of Jamaican Clark. We can't have a brother where such a physical presence against championship players. Somebody please put it on Jamaican Clark head, brethren. Right, pan him head. No, that is not. Hold on. Bungling up in the penalty box, however, the Costa Ricans get it away. Boyz Clark, put one back in. Jamaican Clark at the back. Ooh, Jesus. Jamaican Clark was trying to make a run to the back post to try and hit it across, but the keeper came and the keeper collected. And now, the man them a waste time, Cause nothing to do the referee boy, A waste time, Waste time. Jaja.
If I add on 2 more minutes, man.
Waste time. Waste time.
We lack a lot of creativity in the middle of the part, though. A lot of creativity. We lack. The final pass was off in the game. So first you have to go work on that for the second game.
Well, once again, the midfield now look very promising at all. First, it strike me as a coach that has a lot of potential, but still has a lot of work to do.
Formula, I go jump back, I go send off something I know so I can lift the place, yeah.
Yeah, man, Shavan. Big up
So if
yourself.
anything, we
Thanks for
link up
jumping on.
tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Cool, Shavan. Cool. Zemini is now being doubled up on, looking to try and get across into the box. Changes his mind. Oh, God. Lose it. Look like a Blake lose it. But to get it back, though, try to come again. Costa Rica in a low block. Trying to see out this game.
Okay, we get a penalty, we get? We get a penalty, you know.
This slender 1-0 lead. Hold on, we get a penalty?
Yeah, man, we get a penalty, man. We're now overruled, because me surprised it's a penalty. Me surprised it's a penalty.
Drop down penalty. Clark to take this one. Clark wants to take it.
Yeah, man, I'm guard for the ball, man. But me surprised that penalty still form now. I tell you right.
No, but look on this now. The
man see it again still.
Yo, you see this? The man in my fight over it, you know, because Clark, Zeminis did want to take it, you know. And Clark literally take the ball from him, you know.
Well, but that is the thing I want to know in a formula. Tournament like this, no matter what, you need to have your penalty taker, your free kick taker. You need to organize that.
Man, and them you should know they are fight over penalty.
Yeah. But normally I say you want to have the confidence to, you know. It's a goal come up in the formula, so look at we score, you know.
We score?
Yeah, man, we score, man.
We score.
I scream, but look for the now see it, you know.
Yeah, Jaja.
Yeah, man. So even you're screaming, we ahead. Fear with us. We don't deserve to lose a game here. We not deserve to lose a game.
Yeah, we never deserve to lose.
As much as we yeah.
Clark score. Well, 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1. We never deserve to lose it. We never deserve to lose
it, man. Imagine if we win it, because we score 2 penalty, we win it.
Yeah. Good penalty. The keeper never gets right.
But formula, if we top the group, well, they have got last 16 next and last 8, so you have to go win 2 more games after you come out of the group. Yeah, man. Well, on the counter attack, we don't want to lose it still, but we can't win it. We try to win it.
Guys, it's 1-1.
So goal kick to Costa Rica.
I think it's full time now.
You're full time, so 1-1 under 20. Which is Costa Rica.
Which is not a bad result.
Not a bad result.
Against probably the best team in the group.
One of the would be the favorite, but we're not sure about Honduras, guy. You know, they are hosting it. So
yeah, guys, let's go. The Reggae Boyz U20 have pulled it out at the death.
A lot can learn from this
goal in the 97th minute from the debutant Jamari Clark, the big striker from out of Reading. Jamaica 1, Costa Rica 1. I hope that there's no bad blood, you know, because it looked like Zimenez was not too pleased, you know. Because Jamari Clark go to him and say, give me ball, you. Give me ball. Take charge of the situation. Because Zimenez was stepping up to go and take it.
Yeah. Well, as I don't think there's once him score, I think that there's no bad blood. He would rather somebody else take it and score than him go take it and miss.
Yo,
so I know that will be.
A young youth you deal with still, you know, Lanesra and the youths them ego fragile, you know.
Well, they have to learn, you know, that's it going. So normally you want to give the most the confidence one to take it to. You normally see them, well, you say a young youth, you never know.
Yeah. All right, so guys, a big result for the Reggae Boyz. I'm going to read out the stats to you guys very shortly, but a big result. It looked as if Costa Rica was going to win it. But in the end, the young Reggae boys rallied and fought valiantly. You know, Jamaica, we got a penalty, Clark won it, Clark got up, Clark took it. Reggae boys won, Costa Rica won. Guys, hit the like button for the young Reggae boys. Hit the like button for the young Reggae boys, because all things being considered, this is not a bad result. And truth be told, the performance was not the best, but honestly, Costa Rica never run over, we should be honest with you. Costa Rica never ran over us. And when Costa Rica scored the goal, we took our time, got more assertive in the game, so to speak, you know, and eventually took control of the game and, you know, fought valiantly to try and get an equalizing goal, and we have indeed gotten it. So, you know, big shout out to the young Reggae boys. Hit the like button. We have drawn against the toughest team in the group. Right? They are the Central American champions, Costa Rica. They are the Central American champions, and we drew with them 1-1. And on the run of play, it's not been a bad game from the Reggae boys. Not a good game either, but they certainly were not outclassed. All right. We're gonna read out the stats for you, and then we'll just chop it up quickly with Lanesra. Chop up some things quickly with Lanesra. Let me take this off the screen. And share the stats with you guys on the screen. All right, so there you have it. The stats is on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You know, all we are going, yo, Lanesra, the game never feel like we have 12 total shots still, you know.
You never, yeah, cause somebody shot them, remember, you know, somebody shot them go way off, you know.
Yeah, them
But,
never,
yeah. I think even before you jump on, I think we had probably about 3 shots before you get to come on. So.
Oh, before me they get my eyes on the match.
All right.
Jamaica won, Costa Rica won. 14 shots from Costa Rica total, 12 shots from Jamaica in total. Costa Rica had 5 shots on target. Jamaica had 4 shots on target. Costa Rica had 53% possession of the ball. Jamaica had 47% possession of the ball. Costa Rica had 301 passes. Jamaica had 280 passes. Costa Rica had 72% passing accuracy, or passing accuracy in the second half improved dramatically, because we went up to 71% in the second half, which is not great, but still far better than what it was in the first half. Because in the first half, it was a low 60s, if memory serves right.
60, yeah, that's true.
In terms of the passing accuracy. And I think the midfield, the midfield combination in terms of changing it up would have helped to facilitate that as well. I don't think Pearson was bad. Yeah, well, to be fair, he did lose the ball in midfield that got Costa Rica going in the attacking transition, which got them their goal. But generally speaking, I don't think he was poor on the ball, so to speak. It was more from a defensive standpoint.
From a defensive, that's true. But
his movement wasn't the best either on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and the issue we would blame him. We would say, he wasn't defending, but when we have the ball, I don't think him try to put himself in a position to receive the ball and probably start the counter from the defense.
And that's why I'm saying
he was lacking there. It's like him a hide from the game.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying his movement on both sides of the ball was not the best. And as a matter of fact, his intensity throughout the entire game, in all fairness, was probably poor.
Yeah, it was very, very poor. Very poor in my...
His intensity was poor. Yeah. All right. Shockingly, Costa Rica had 19 fouls. These statistics cannot be right. Costa Rica did not have 19 fouls in this game. We had 11 fouls. Costa Rica had 4 yellow cards, and we had 4 yellow cards, 4 yellow cards apiece. Interesting. Costa Rica had 1 offside. We had 0 offsides. Costa Rica had 4 corners. We had 4 corners. All right, Laneja, my boss. Where you think about that game, bro?
From the start, I think the players went into the match very confident. You know, I think they took from the inception. They were definitely on the front foot,
Mm-hmm.
keeping possession of the ball, stringing some passes together. But as what I've said in at halftime, there was some level of creativity that we lack. And I see where even the player, I think his name was Watson, the 20 that came on, and some of the things that were lack, the running at the defense. I see where
Mm-hmm.
he did a lot for us.
I
And
mean, Chad James. Chad
yeah,
James.
Chad James, yeah man, we need somebody in the midfield. I wasn't necessarily looking for the wingers, but even somebody at this like a number 10, but can take the ball from the defensive midfielder and
Mm-hmm.
provide the strikers with opportunity. Because that was lacking. But impressed with Chad James, I think he came on and he did well. I think we play we held our one. I said some individual mistake in the back cause us. Right. So I don't Costa Rica never dominate the game. When you look at the stats, as I said earlier, you look where you see that it was pretty much you could have said even, right? And I think it's the result, the 1-1 is a fair result. They having 14 shots, we had 12. You know, it show how close the game was. They had
Mm-hmm.
five, one over us on target. We had four. So we improved the possession in the second half, and I was interested to see how we'd have increased, especially the possession, knowing that I wanted to see how fit these guys are. But the good thing about it this time around, despite we weren't impressed with the preparation leading up for the U20, most of these players are in academy or they are playing professional football. So as much as there's issue with the JFF, we can give them credit for this time for choosing
Most of them
professional
ball are
players.
pros, Laneja.
Well, they are in academy.
JPL,
Are they?
JPL and a professional league.
Well,
JPL
yeah,
are
yeah, 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 yeah. But
semi-professional
if I say they're semi, but what I'm saying is that they are paying footballer
at
player
a
right now.
relatively
They
high,
have a club that they are playing now. It's not like they were in high
higher
school.
level than what used to represent the
Yeah,
U20.
they're not. Yeah. So yeah, some of them fix up that they're not in high school playing. They're at the academy where they are constantly being developed. So the fitness should be better than last time around. I think Tarek Magee was probably our best players that time, and he was playing.
Laneja look like him connection gone. Laneja look like him connection gone. All right. Um, until Laneja forward back. Um, it wasn't it to be fair, it was a kind of scrappy encounter. It wasn't a very exciting game and it wasn't very pleasing on the eyes. Hold on. Laneja forward back now.
Costa Rica, they had probably 11 over us. So, and these are youngsters, so that wasn't bad. I think we needed to see. I think one of the issues I see with the team is that when we pass in the ball, not just the long pass, but some of the passes, the players are too far apart. This is what
Yeah.
Pierce tried to do when he pass the ball and he turn it over. I saw where
Mm,
Jimenez do it twice. So the players need to know that they can't just stand up and wait for the ball. They need to at least drift in and the distance for the passes need to probably improve so we can cut out the missed pass. The pass accuracy it improved, but we need to try to get it in the 80s. And I think we can do
mm,
it against the Honduras and the other team in the group. Yeah, I think the game was scrappy to some extent. A lot of fouls in the game. They
yeah.
pick up 4 yellow card. It's interesting to see. I think if I get two back yellow card, I think I miss the next match. So we want to try to avoid that. But the good thing about the team is that we have depth. I think Rochester came off injured, so it's interesting to see what's the status on him. Hopefully he's good. But I think that we have enough depth in the team to feel to get a good replacement for him. Concern going forward, Formula. I think we play on Monday. We play, right? We can check. The 1 day break is not
Yeah,
some.
I think on Monday we'll play.
I don't know, but me feel so with the need to have a bigger squad for this tournament,
Yeah,
right?
the
Cause if we
20,
really, if we,
on our fault doing a land Israel. On our fault.
so what I want to know, I haven't checked Costa Rica, but they side is what 20s
Yeah, man,
player them have.
a 20 players alone you can carry, man.
Oh, well,
Maximum
it's
20.
in, yeah, well, it's interesting. Hopefully, we can continue to stay injury free and try be more discipline in terms of not picking up cards. So we can cut out. But I think we play on Monday, so we have 1 day for rest. I don't know how much the coach can do it within 1 day, but
Mm,
let's see how it go. I think how we play next. Honduras we play. I think at the last
yeah,
match we play. So
Antigua.
they, yeah, yeah. Well, the next match on Monday, I think it's Honduras, right?
Yeah, man, yeah,
So
man,
they
yeah,
will
man,
have,
yeah, man.
but and they don't play yet, so they might probably have a less turnaround time. Despite I'm expecting them to beat Antigua. So if we can definitely win the next match, then it put us up in a good spot for even top this group, right? But let's see how it goes. Still, I really don't want us to finish third, cause as much as we know say we want to go win this tournament, but I really want to try to avoid USA and Mexico in the knockout stage. Cause we have a lot of things to work on if we are going to really defeat these teams.
Yeah.
So that's my assessment of the game so far.
Yeah, I mean, it was a scrappy encounter. Not a lot of quality from both teams, to be fair. I think that it's a fair assessment to say that Costa Rica probably had the better quality or more quality than us in this particular game, but certainly it was indeed a very scrappy affair. Um, I think once again the pivot positions is proving to be problematic for the Jamaican footballing structure on a whole, because we see it in the senior team where the pivot position is a serious issue, and then now we're seeing it in the junior team where the pivot positions is also a very serious issue. Um, we need to, I think, in this particular game for large periods, the connectivity wasn't there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think the midfield construct or the midfield was not constructed properly in terms of the combination and the personnel. I think Pearson did not have a good performance today. And when he got on the ball, he was decent, even though his poor pass would have turned over the ball and would have basically led to the play that we conceded on. But I
Mm-hmm.
think on the ball he wasn't poor, but his movement in the middle of the park was really an albatross around our necks on both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I really and truly would be surprised going forward if he is still in our midfield, even though it's shocking to me that and Fuzzy have to get beaten for this because Fuzzy did not take him off, which is
That's
very surprising.
yeah.
I
And if
honestly
we
don't even feel as much as Douglas, I don't think covered himself in glory in terms of his ability on the ball.
yeah,
If I was going to take off one of the pivots, I would have taken off Pearson.
I think
And
Pierce was just missing. He like him a hide from the game. And I have a question to me. His probably level of confidence as a captain. You want somebody supposed to. I don't want to put. I don't want to be too negative on him. But
I don't
tell
I don't
the
think
truth, Formula, the body language not really seem like a player that really looks confident enough to like him really want to get in. Like how you that's here. My boy there in a Jamaican team, Ravel Morris does look exciting, and I don't want
but
to say you need to have that level, but as a
he's
captain, I
not
would.
really
He would
that kind of a player though.
But Formula as a captain and a leader, even when the penalty attack and stuff like that, you need to have your captain. Even if you say there was a dispute between you know somebody will take it and Jimenez. You need if you have at least your captain supposed to be there if you say, oh, get the man. You don't want something that from Pearson, right? I just some level of leadership on the team. We need to see it in the midfield, and I think that to some extent was even lacking.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, look, and in all the respective moments of the game, we were in attacking transition. I think we could have done a lot better. I think, especially in the first half. In the second half, it was corrected a bit, but especially in the first half, there was a bit too much space between the players on the park. The players were playing a bit in isolation. It wasn't an extreme case of it, but on a number of plays, it kind of broke down because players were a bit isolated. And again, Pearson's movement in the midfield on both sides of the ball would have been problematic in attacking transition. Um, I think Scarlett didn't show himself much in this game either. I think there are a number of plays where Scarlett's movement could have been better. A number of plays where he was heading towards the Costa Rican goal rather
Yeah.
than dropping deeper and helping to be an outlet in the pocket and hold up the ball. We saw Jamari Clark come on and do that on
Well,
quite a number of occasions, dropped a little bit more deeper, finding space, holding up the play, turning and getting the team going and holding up the play and bringing players you know, into the play, bringing the team up the pitch, so to speak.
but
Scarlett
Formula,
really, hold on, Laneja. Scarlett
mm,
really and truly never did any of that, to be fair. So people say the service wasn't good. Yes,
yeah,
that's true, but Scarlett could have done better where his movement and positioning was concerned. Um, I think in defensive transition, Pearson was a massive culprit where that was concerned. I think apart from the goal, on the goal we were poor. But apart from that, generally speaking, in defense and in defensive transition, we did relatively okay. But the goal,
yeah,
everybody lost concentration on the goal, and we were just ball watching basically. And we conceded a very, very poor goal that we should not have conceded. You know,
that's
the
true.
Costa Ricans, the Costa Ricans really and truly didn't create a lot of clear-cut chances, and up until the goal, we were
Mm,
relatively well organized.
that's
Um,
true. But
in the
my thing
second
with
half, got you.
yeah, my thing with Zion Scarlett, well, I think that was probably his role that he was given. I don't think yeah, he never dropped back he dropped back as well. But to me, he was the only one up there, and I think that was just the instruction from the coach that gave him, because it's like we have the midfield with five, despite we weren't really taking control of it. So I think they wanted him probably to, since I am the only, you said, number nine, and playing the number nine role up there, they never did really want him to do too much, probably dropping back, when knowing that if him drop back, maybe we not even have any ball upfield. So I
Yeah,
just
but yeah, but
me that blame the coach. But as I just say, with the second, him kind of change it. I think
uh,
when Clark came on, and even James was there, supply him, so him could have dropped back, and James would take over the wing, and run at defender. But we weren't really seeing that kind of creativity in the first half from any of the other midfielders.
no, I mean Devante Campbell was a headless chicken. He was running around trying some stuff out, but really and truly wasn't having an impact. He was working hard, but he wasn't working smart.
Hmm.
Um, I think Tyler Roberts tried as well to be an outlet down the right, but and he had some promising moments, but it's not one of his better games. I've seen better games from him as well. I don't think he played to the best of his ability in this particular game. Um, Yeah, and I think the fullbacks really and truly never got up the pitch quickly enough to aid in the
Yeah,
attack and create overloads. I think that it could probably be a case where they did it occasionally, especially with Ziminis, but they didn't do it enough. It could be a
yeah.
case where Fuzzy was trying to be a bit cautious. So it was actually the role and functions versus the players, not
Yeah,
you
cause
know.
Costa Rica probably they were very quick on the counter, One thing, they were sitting
Yeah,
back, they were
yeah,
never
yeah.
really they are high press way, and whenever them get the ball, they realize how quick them get the ball up here. So I guess,
And and
he
and
wanted to
and
be more cautious.
trying to get it in behind our fullbacks to try and cut it back for runners on the edge of the
Yeah,
box. So that's why I said it would have been good to have seen us try to take control of the game and try and get the fullbacks involved on the offensive side of things. But given the fact that we weren't taking control of the game, it's kind of understandable that Fuzzy never really want to risk it. If that's the case,
that's
if the
true.
roles and functions was not necessarily to overlap on a consistent basis.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I
Well,
think Boyz Clark did well, Laneja. What do you think about Boyz Clark?
yeah, man, he did well, man. He look really, impressive. I think him take charge of the goal. His distribution was really, really impressive. You know,
Mm,
I can't see where he really put a foot wrong. The goal that score on him, no, nobody
couldn't
could do that.
save that.
Nobody could save
Yeah,
that. No, if you have
he
the
tried
greatest
his
keeper
best,
in the
but he
world,
couldn't get to it.
they could have saved that. So, I
Yeah,
think he really did well. He command the box,
yeah,
and
commanded his area very well,
man, it's good.
and his
And as
distribution was good. And him never did make him did make one or two saves.
yeah, man,
Him
he,
did
he,
make
he
one
played
or two
well, man.
really good saves.
Yeah, man, he did well. I would have given him a. But would I give him a 10 out of 10 right now, cause I don't see he did
Him never
anything
put a foot wrong.
wrong. Him not
Him
put
never
no
put
the
a foot.
goal. One goal score upon him, and
Mm.
him coulda help it. So as a Chevron, I think you would have say is a keeper where he's seemed to be for the future. Cause keeper normally them normally they are run long, but we
He's
need somebody
18 right
like him.
now. I think he's
Yeah,
18 right now.
yeah, we need somebody like him. I think he run around the national team. Cause he look like the kind of keeper where some of the things them we say Andre Blake lack, that he has good attribute in terms of distribution. So him look like even a leader to where, cause they see him talk to him, rough up the defender them when time them do wrong. Him make them know say, hey, you need to do better. So I like that. I like that about him. So he really did well. And my thing to me is that him seem like say that player where even if we go the next round, is a player where even if we face penalty, he could be a player that is he looks in good condition.
Yeah.
So he didn't
Um,
didn't put a foot wrong. Very playing very confident.
one on. I agree with you. I don't understand how Clark start on the bench. I don't understand. It really took me by surprise when I saw the starting 11 published. It really took me by surprise. I never expect it at all. I did not
And this
expect it at all.
and this is the thing in a formula is that there should have you see as I don't know if there should be I think well probably can go cover them press conferences if them one press but I think the JFF as I was listening to a program the other day with Speed are saying that I think every national team that leave the island once you leave there should be a press conference. If you're not gonna have a press conference in the tournament with the one journalists like yourself, the other bloggers them can ask some question. And if at least have a press conference and hear how the coach is really thinking in terms of his exploit and what he expect from the team and how him go about selecting the players.
Local
But
coaches don't
I definitely
understand. Local coaches don't understand the necessity for press conferences.
if they want to get better in here, look at what is happening from other jurisdiction and other teams across the world. They have these press conference. Cause sometimes we have to understand. I think you have a culture in Jamaica, and I'm not saying fuzzy or, but you have a culture in Jamaica where a lot of people feel like they know it all. And no matter who you is, I think you will some you go on a press conference and somebody asks you a question. You can learn from it. No matter who good is as a coach, you can learn from it. And you probably can point out some things there. And they even can clear up some of the misunderstanding amongst other people that other people may have. So I think going forward they need to have something like this. And it's good for marketing, I believe too.
Yeah, they're very good for marketing. Very good for marketing. Um, I think Zimenez from a defensive start. I think Zimenez did not have a he didn't have a bad game, but he didn't have a good one either. I think the centre backs did relatively well throughout the entirety of the game, except for on the goal. They were poor on the goal, both of them. Rochester, he
I
didn't
thought
have a
before you go
good
on,
game.
I thought Jimenez in a way, especially the second half, I think he was a bit poor. Sometimes when we see him go carry the ball, go forward, he's turning in back the ball,
Yeah, yeah. And losing
and
it carelessly
we
as
see
well.
him make all a pass to where is he might pass the ball probably 50 yard out and lose the ball, and see similar to what Pierce did, and that could have cost a goal there. So he needs to me he, he needs to probably work on going forward his attacking prowess. Because him turn back the ball and the rest of him turn back the ball and carry the ball inside. It's best safe for you better you go up on the flank. Space is there. Run at the ball. Right, you have James also there in a pass the ball. Go try to go forward with the ball. So I thought that he him never have a good game to me. He never do all that wrong still, but he could have done better.
Mm,
I can say I expected better from him. Especially that a player that is in the national team. That
yeah.
has feet in the national team.
Um, Rochester, Rochester on the ball didn't do poorly, but he didn't do great either, from my recollection. But defensively, there were times when he did look shaky. In particular, on the
Yeah,
goal, he should never have allowed that cross to come in.
yeah.
Um, Pearson lacking in mobility, lacking in intensity in the midfield, and
Mm-hmm.
most of the times looked like he didn't want to be there.
But
Um,
more some. Alright, when you finish with Pearson, me say something more. Mm.
yeah, man, got you, got you.
My thing with when Pearson play for Casey, him play more on the wing. No, you would have said that. And play same like holding
When I've
midfield,
seen him,
defending
the
midfield.
times of going off memory, the times I've seen Pearson for KC, him play as a number 10, if memory serve me right.
Yeah,
If memory serve me
yeah.
right, him play as a number 10 the times I've seen him for KC.
Well, yeah. Well, number 10. Well, somebody can normal. Me see him on the left. I think what the left wing.
Mm,
Yeah, that's what me see more. So my thing with saying it, is just that his role that he's playing, how long have he been playing that role? And sometimes if you look on the development of players, and if a player, is at a whether academic school or whatever, and him playing a role, and then you have put him at a different role now, especially for a tournament like this, then is he properly developed to really be playing in that role? Despite me not say that's supposed to be any excuse for his poor performance. I thought that he was missing and he could have done a lot better because we see even Ravel can play as a more of a centre midfielder and him do well in there and him can play as a number 10 too and he did well. But it's all has to speak to the really who is a really natural playmaker there. And I don't think probably Pierce is the best person to find there. Maybe he's just going off maybe what he has seen from Pierce or what we know from Pierce, and not in a national team or not even at Cavalier, but probably at the Manning Cup level. So it shows that we need to get somebody of a more of a natural player for player there. So what has been developed has been worked on to play that position other than a Pierce.
All right, Douglas in the first half never do too badly. I was a little bit surprised that he came off because I don't think he was the main culprit in the first half. I think the Gaffer had a problem with his ball usage. You know, he was a probably the argument could be made he was a bit too conservative in his usage of the ball. You know,
Yeah.
and being that first pivot out from the back line, you know, probably I could understand, but it the worst of the two pivots many people would agree was Pearson. Duncan McKenzie, as the game wore on, had less and less of an impact on the game. Looked lively in probably the first 20-25 minutes, especially on the defensive side of things. But
Yeah.
as the game wore on, he kind of disappeared. In the second half, when Kobe came on, he kind of had some one and two moments when he linked up with him in the pocket. But
Yeah.
apart from that, for large portions of the game, vanished after probably the first 20-25 minutes. Um, Devontae Campbell did a lot of running down the left, but it was hard work, but not necessarily smart work.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
aimless
I
running,
think
just
I think him never get enough support too, and it's all go down, even to with Malachi Douglas and even even Duncan McKenzie. What instruction is has the coach given them? I think we see an improvement, especially in the second half. So it showed that Fuzzy, obviously they have a video assistant. I think probably the first for a Jamaica under 20 team. So I guess they would have probably view it and make some adjustments. So it's good to see improvement from him, especially in the second half. And but as I said before, it has because at one point, I see he was playing much higher than even at Pearson, and I thought that I would have probably expect the other way around.
but
So
I mean look, a lot of art. So for instance, he proved to be a willing outlet down the left and a willing runner. But a lot of the times, for instance, he would be running and he would be going it alone. And it's for him to have the awareness to say, wait, I'm
yeah,
kind of running into a lot of pressure and I have very little support.
yeah, that's true.
So what a lot of the times what he should have done is kind of turn it back and hold up the play and
Yeah,
get his team, to come up the pitch and then, you'll be a little bit more aggressive with the play.
yeah, yeah.
So it was a lot of hard work, but not a lot of smart work.
But even I can say that but look how the team. If you see, because as I said before, we weren't really doing a lot of apart from probably Devante Campbell in our first half. We never really did do a lot of running. So if even
Roberts and Ziminis tried down the right too. Roberts and Ziminis tried down the
yeah,
right.
but we do expect to see a little more from him. So I agree with you say yeah, him sure probably try to do less of the running. He could have cut it back at times and try
Campbell
wait for
never
for
seemed
the speed.
settled. Campbell never seemed settled.
Yeah,
And I would
yeah, yeah,
make the same accusation of Tyler Roberts as well. And I've watched Tyler Roberts quite a fair bit for Wolves, for the Wolves
mm,
under 18.
yeah,
And he is a very good player. So I expected a bit better from him in this particular game, but it's his debut for Jamaica. Let's see what he
mm,
does going forward. I would make he underperformed for me. He just wasn't his usual self. A willing runner, a willing runner, putting
mm-hmm,
some hard yards to down the right, and I
yeah,
realized that I think that Fuzzy wanted Ziminis to play a bit higher up the pitch and Rochester to stay tucked in a bit.
yeah, yeah,
Because Ziminis was definitely the more adventurous of the fullbacks. And I think he
yeah, yeah,
wanted to have Rochester running at the fullbacks, kind of cutting inside and, you know, disorganizing the Costa Rican defense, so to speak, and having Pearson
Yeah.
being that outlet to overlap down the right wing channel. It caused a little bit of problem. There were two or three plays when it did, probably about a three or four plays to be fair, where
Mm-hmm.
that little combination down the right did cause Costa Rica some problems. But there were times when Roberts or Zimenez overran it or had a poor touch or, a poor
Yeah.
error in a poor decision, so to speak, that would have
Yeah.
kind of made things break down. And I already criticized Scarlett as well. I thought that a lot of the times he should have been dropping a little bit deeper to help hold up the play and support the play. The substitutes, definitely the two substitutes that stand out in our mind was Chad
Clark
James and
and James.
Jamari Clark.
Yeah, man. That's true.
Kobe, I think Kobe helped as well and had one and two moments. Kobe did help as well. From our numbers, and then obviously there was a slight shift, in my opinion. I know Shavan disagrees with it, but there was a slight shift in the formation, and I think Kobe and Mackenzie had some good link up moments as well,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
helped from a numbers perspective in the attacking transitional side of things. Kobe had one and two moments where he could have had a better impact, but the final pass let him down. It is something that he needs to work on. It's something I see with him at Inter Miami too as well. And
Mm.
yeah, but you can't deny the impact of Chad James. Chad James was lively and was it
Yeah,
on the
man.
right.
He look excited, man.
Yeah,
I was
man.
surprised.
Yeah,
I
man.
would be surprised if him don't start him and Clark don't start the next game.
In the next game, I expect the front three to look a little different because one of the things I realized with Jamari Clark, he seems to be a bit. He's definitely the more mature of all the players on the park, and
Yeah.
he plays at the highest level because you see him take control of the situation and him say,
Yeah.
"No, you give me the ball. Let me sort out this situation." And
Mm-hmm.
he had the IQ to realize that he kind of needed to drop a bit deeper to help hold up the play, to help bring the
That's
team up the park. I expect the front three Lanesia to look a lot different next time around.
Yeah, man. Definitely, especially with the fact that we have a tomorrow winner. And that does even well the more about that the players that came on, especially James and Clark, they really look stand out. So definitely going forward, expect interested to see what's gonna happen. I think with the look on the Honduras team and see what them have to offer still. But problem, I really want we top the zone. I really want we top the zone. Me I hear
We
some
can,
people that say like them want we finish second, but no, we want top the zone. Even though I think it will be difficult because I think the creativity what we really need to see for the team.
yeah,
Uh, expect that Honduras will be a tough game for us, similar to Costa Rica, especially knowing that they are at home. But the same kids, can we get? I think it all will boil down to goal different, and we want to see how best, especially we can put bars send kids. Even though it's a game where we may go into and try to play a team where probably anybody who dep on card probably a try to play them, or if no injuries or anything like that, where we may probably try to play safe. But the good thing about it is I think the team have a lot of depth, and it's not that easy to pick the team. So that's why even in this situation, that's why problem I always say something I want to know why the coach start certain player and why
yeah,
not take off certain player. Cause
yeah,
him probably has more than him know him must see more than we are see. He must him know see the ball play them not training. So he has better, and it's under 20, so we don't really it's not like the senior team where you really have a lot of information on them, you can really see them. So
yeah, yeah,
we don't know a lot about this player. That's all we want to know, but the coach know. And we trust him decision making. He has been a good coach from the days of from George's. I think he coached Huey at a point too. So he's
yeah.
a
He
very
was at
knowledgeable
you one
coach. So
time too.
so so me give him their Waterhouse now, which Waterhouse are one of the most attacking them play. Then a sit back. And the good thing about that's what I love about the Jamaican team over the years. We have always the Jamaican team going at this game and then sit back on it, or Costa Rica we play, we sit back and play defensive football. I think we tried, to play a good counter attacking football, even though we see where we lack some creativity, as I said before, that's our main issue. But as I said before, Jamari Clark, we see where he went back and dropped back, and we see where some channels open up. So hopefully, his experience is proven to say, even if we don't have a number 10 at the role where we need the creativity, him can come back and drop back and get some and create some space for especially the wingers like a James that looks so excited to show what the quality that he has. So, interested, glad to see the under 20, very optimistic about it, and hopefully we can start something good, because I think we have a good crop of player who can go to the World Cup. This is one of the best quality team that I've seen for a youth team assembled by Jamaica, and the players them look
Could have
excited.
been
So
stronger. It could have been stronger, but
yeah. But yeah,
could
that's
have
true.
been
That's
stronger, but such is life.
yeah, man.
But yeah, man,
That is
I really like how Chad James really look like a good outlet
yeah.
down the flanks. I expect the front three in next game to be Chad James, Tyler Roberts, and Jamari Clark. I
Yeah, that's
expect that to be the front three. I think the game kind of about the midway the second half the game got started getting even more choppy though with the bugger substitutions. You think
yeah.
apart from I mean, we all can agree that Fuzzy put a wrong footwear playing something for the whole game was concerned. Pearson. So
Mm-hmm.
he definitely Fuzzy got that one wrong. You think Fuzzy got anything else wrong though, Laneja?
Well, no, but no. In my honest, I don't know a lot about the ball that I want to know. He said, okay, him should bring off the ball, him should bring. But in terms of the change that he made, it seemed like it work out in his. So he did make the right changes in terms of Pierce's situation. Yeah, him never look good. But as I want to say, is that he's a captain, and we all know what Pierce is capable of. And I can say if it was a case where the stream had started and Pierce wasn't in the team, I don't know, but I think a lot of persons probably would concern why Pearson. They expect that Pearson would have started. So, I expected him to start. He start, never look impressive. But as I always say, we don't want to just put a ball under the bus. I suppose you can, because you don't want to play a play without confidence. You want to try to up him confidence. You don't want to try to take him off half time. Because even though probably him have a bad game, but you don't want to try to say he's a player that you expect he can take instruction, can adjust him game and can look better. Because we've always seen that especially in the senior team, where a ball a play bad and they just take him out, and then you bring in somebody else, and sometimes the players will play good when bring and they bring him back the play. So you want to give a player time to adjust. Yes, he didn't look good. Probably you had to take him off, especially probably 60 minutes to see nothing not change. Because you really want to win the game. At that point, you can't really you have to really balance it in terms of player confidence or probably winning a game. So going forward, probably that was say you bench him. But maybe that give him a next kick at it, and if him really know in terms of the starting, if him really not look at the pace that way, we know him
Him have to
more
up
for
him intensity though. Him
him definitely you know say
have to
yeah,
up him
yeah,
intensity.
expect. So I think Fuzzy need to have a one-on-one chat with him. But as I say, formula it goes down to the development of our players. He's playing at KC, he just went from KC to Cavalier. Have he really been developed properly in this position? Unlike some of the ball them that is in academy, and yes, him start at Manning Cup, but he was not the position when play a Manning Cup that we know that make him name is not the position that he's playing in the national team. So he needs proper development. He needs some proper guidance, and I think the sooner him get overseas, that will be better for him. And I think this is a tournament that he may have a lot of scout looking. So far, him has not really been looking active, but I think for the development of the game, he really need to get overseas, because he has
Yeah.
a lot of issues to work on. But as we said before, him being the captain, better tell you the truth, brother. I would have started. I would probably start him for the next game and see how him look. We know what I'm capable of. We know what I'm capable of. Even if you not start him in that position, probably you play more up. Well, probably I guess probably you'd want to see a 4-3-3. But me, I think they probably based on how Andy was play, but I wonder if a 4-2-3-1 is probably a better position to play, better probably formation to play in that game. Maybe we can probably experiment the 4-3-3 against probably a Saint Kitts. But me, I like the formation of a
You mean
4-2.
Antigua? You mean Antigua?
Yeah, Antigua, my boy. Antigua, yeah. So we can probably try a 4-3-3 in that. In the midfield, I realized the midfield was really lacking. So I think if we play a 4-2-3-1, we may have more bodies in terms of players, more bodies in the midfield than a 4-3-3. I think it may present a lot more space, especially if we know that compact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so me that give him a next one.
All right. Rich Post Sports, the Formula and panelists, to what extent do Jamaica fans tend to underestimate Concacaf rivals? I agree with Leighton. This was a reality check. Chad James and Jamar Clark impressed. No, it wasn't a reality check. I don't think anybody underestimated Costa Rica or expected Jamaica to come into this game and beat Costa Rica. I don't think anybody expected that.
There's
I never heard anybody said that.
if anybody underestimate this, I think it would have been more about the Costa Rican probably underestimate. I think that they probably would have been more impressive
I think we
than
underestimated ourselves because I am a bit pleasantly surprised with the fact that we kinda, yes, we were second best in the game, but we kinda held our own though. We weren't balled off the park.
yeah. We know back in if you watch Jamaican teams back in the days, brother, we play in Costa Rica, we play in Mexico, we play in USA. And that's defensive football we play. We play with a sit back. That's what we did. You realize even in the last 10 minutes and after the game, we have them on the rope. They make two changes. It look like they were more defensive change, well based on the numbers that we saw came on. So them really realize that probably them really need we possess some sort of danger going forward. The only thing I said before we lack is the creativity. The team because Costa Rica was never didn't played us. And and I think the Costa Rican team they were in a tournament the other day, don't it, Formula?
The UNCAF,
Yeah,
the
so
Central
so they have
American
been
tournament.
playing. So they have been playing against their age group. Yeah, we play some Premier League team, yeah, but the chemistry of the team, you know, is not at the level that we would have wanted still. So I think the team have the quality, got the quality, but I think that the players are very confident. And sometimes I say underestimate and I can say maybe the players them just confident that they can get it done. And we saw that on the field because they didn't sit back, soak on the pressure like back in the days when with the Jamaican team just sit back and just soak up pressure. Two teams were very competitive. And Costa Rica is one of the powerhouse in the region if you want where they want to agree that despite they did have a good I think the senior team qualify for the World Cup despite probably not having the best teams over years, but them still get it done. So
Mm-hmm.
and they're probably one of the favorite. They're probably the favorite to top this group. So I think we gave a good account of ourselves and we didn't deserve to lose this game.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So I think that's it from us. Scrappy encounter, not the best quality, but a hard fought draw on the part of the Reggae boys. Some schoolboy defending would have caused the Jamaicans to concede a goal in the 58th minute, but at 90 plus 8 seconds left to go in the game, Jamari Clark was brought down in the box, stepped up, dusted himself off, good penalty, sent the keeper the wrong way. Jamaica won, Costa Rica won. By the way, it's so crazy because we got two, we talk about on the attacking side of things could have been better. But to be fair, we did get two penalties, and there was another one that should really and truly have been a penalty as well.
Well,
So
anybody could have win the game. Cause remember them get a shot on target. Well, not on target. That hit the bar. So
that's
they could have won the game as well. So I'll
yeah.
be I'll take a John and be grateful.
Yeah
This key
man.
team
Yeah man.
going through. I definitely expect us to go through. So it's not. I think it's more of a point gain than than 2 point
And
loss.
2 points lost. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And I think that's an excellent note to close the watch along on. But I agree. All right, guys. Smash the like button for the reggae boys on your way out, the young reggae boys. You know, I think this is a decent result. I think it is a decent result. All things being considered, I think it's a decent result. Jamaica won, Costa Rica won. We look forward to Honduras on Monday. Another relatively challenging game. So, guys, you know, that's my 2 cents here at the Formula Sports. Thanks for thanks to Laneza for jumping on. It's always good when Laneza jumps on the stream. Some very good insights. And big shout out to Shavan as well for jumping on earlier as well. It's also good when he jumps on the stream as well. Very good insights from him also. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know if me that probably would watch that game because kill me dead the game the on Flow Sports.
At,
Me, me
Flow
no know.
Sports. But I ESPN me here the man them there. So come here say, oh, Formula can give up here.
Yo,
So,
kill me dead. Me
uh,
no know how me no know how me think me did see it on Flow Sports. Like they are advertised on
uh,
Flow Sports. And
okay.
kill me dead the on Flow and when me look the on Flow, so I say alright, it must depend his goal. His goal bring everything.
Mm-hmm.
Why his goal fail me star and Shavan. Shavan, I'm a hero, man. Shavan, rescue me tonight. But me
But me
definitely
just a
want.
look.
Got
Me just
you.
a look. Why we have Tuesday then we have Wednesday again. So that's
But game,
one.
no man.
Yeah,
One game, the next game upon Monday, and I think the next one on Wednesday,
but that
if I'm not
Formula.
mistaken.
Well, that's one day we are rest we are get.
Yeah. Me know. As the same thing with the U17 girls too. Remember the U17 girls the other day? They did a
Mm-hmm.
similar kind of tournament, and every other day them did that
Yeah,
play.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
All
Okay.
right, guys. So, thanks to all the viewers, thanks to all the commenters, much appreciated as always. And,
But
we're out.
a little thing me I say Formula. Well, I guess you must know already. But some team gone through to the last 16 already.
What you mean in the U20s?
Yeah.
I'll look at it and see. I'll look
Yeah,
at it
man.
and see.
Nicaragua, Dominica, Puerto Rico, and Curacao. Me I see.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out and see what's
Yeah, yeah.
happening with the other teams.
Yeah, man. Some team gone through already, like them play already.
Okay. All
Mm.
right. So guys, take care again and stay safe. Stay safe.